welcome to Midgardi RPG. My name is Hikaru, and today we are playing Tales of the Yawning Portal White Plume Mountain. Because I may have been underprepared for our next Hyrule session. Sorry! Um, I have these players with me today.
Hello, I'm Darmbreak1, and I'll be playing Uzis. I'm a pyroclastic kobold and a fire lacer. I'm gonna be a real dragon someday. It's gonna be awesome. Zio?
We all hope for that, OCs, don't worry. Hi, I'm Zio. I play Deirdre Allister. She is a changeling, some kind of caster. We don't know. At this point, we're just sure she's not Warlock. She sucks at magic and stabs things with a glaive. Hi.
Hey, I'm Pi. I'm going to be playing Skeg, the half-orc drunken monk, and he hits things real good and then falls over. It's great. Sam?
Hello, I am Sam, and I am playing Gelvik, the dwarf cleric, who knows nothing about religion but loves to spout scriptural passages. And I have a nice weapon.
Yeah, Zio, you want to do the summary of where we left off?
All right, so 3 items stolen. Note saying, come get them, motherfuckers. We were told by our guild, go get these things. You'll be paid really fucking well. So we were like, fuck yeah. And there's a lot of water here. It kind of sucks for Usi because he's short. Um, we have found one of the items so far because the dungeon splits into 3 ways. So we finished that after breaking a lot of glass bubbles and somehow miraculously breaking every single one except the ones that were trapped. I don't know how. We came down the second path into a really cool inverted pyramid thing that was filled with monsters. And we basically accidentally set all these monsters free, and some of them started eating each other, which is the only reason we survived. But hey, we survived somehow, and now where we need to go is submerged in water. So we need to wait until the water goes away. So we're taking a rest because things have been rough. Um, yeah, we're still alive. We have 2 more items to find. Kara, you're muted, by the way.
Sorry. So, fun thing about me reading up on things today to, familiarize myself with where you guys are and what's coming next. Apparently, the manticores had their wings clipped.
Mm.
But that doesn't matter because they're all dead. So whatever. But yeah, so it take there's also we're gonna kind of hand wave because this is a drop-in game, so we have a bit of a shift in cast from last game. We had Robin in the last game, our pixie sorcerer, and there's a bit of a rip in reality, and he's tossed into the Feywild, and in his place comes out Gelvik, the cleric. But you guys are kind of used to this. It's not the first time during an adventure that someone gets like called away in some way or shape or form and replaced by someone else. It's just, the usual. Besides, you were resting here and then he showed up and you guys got him caught up all on what was happening and hey, you're a dwarf. Hey, look what we found.
I think he just came in behind us and was like, wow, this seems really easy, dungeon. Hey!
Yeah.
Hey, the weapon's gone! Goes back around. Hey! Can I have it? I don't know, you gotta heal us. Okay.
Yeah. You want this item? Okay. Just heal us for this dungeon.
Also, Carver, you forgot part of the intro.
I did. It's true. I was trying to juggle a few things. But yes, I would like to take a moment to thank our sponsors, Roll20.net, which is what we're using right now. It's a great virtual tabletop simulator that lets you play games with your friends who are too busy or too far away to game in person. And it lets you play with a bunch of people you've never met before. That's how we met Sam. But yeah,
Indeed.
I mean, kind of sort of. Anyways, yeah, it's got virtual dice rollers and my favorite, the Character Mancer, which lets you create 5th edition characters in like 3 minutes. Or if you're making a 8th level character, it might take you closer to half an hour, but you know, not that I know
Hence
from
the delay.
experience.
I think that was partially us just talking and discussing what we needed in this party.
Maybe. But yeah, so thank you to Roll20 for the sponsorship. And the rest of you, check it out. Yes. So, it takes 3 hours for the water to completely drain. I don't know how long you guys are deciding to wait. You had already taken a rest, an hour's rest. The water has drained about a third of the way, which means the bottom most area is still completely submerged, and the next area up is almost drained.
I would say we
How-
should probably wait. Sorry,
Yeah.
Fi.
I was actually gonna say, is Deirdre the tallest in the party?
I think so.
Skeg's 5'5".
So yes.
I would say at some point either Deirdre or Skeg could check the door and see if it's easy to open underwater.
I mean, with the pressure difference, it's probably going to be impossible to open.
Yeah, if it's a pain to open, then we'll just be like, well, we'll at least wait so we can open the door.
It's true.
So I'd say we're at least waiting for 2 hours total, if not
Mhm.
longer.
So that it's mostly drained from the bottom.
Yeah.
Like, it might still be like a foot of water or something, but
Yeah. Okay. So 2 hours later, enough water has drained that you can stand in the bottommost part of this inverted pyramid without, being in water. Because I believe each of these are 10 feet. In the meantime, you guys have probably explored this area as much as possible from the upper levels and have noticed that there seems to be a safe set in the north wall opposite the door that you can see.
So down here?
Yeah.
Hmm. What's in it?
I'm sure it has a sign that says free stuff inside.
Yeah, not quite.
Damn.
How's it locked, Card?
Is it locked, Carter?
It does have a lock, just your regular lock that saves have.
What does that mean?
Anyone know how to pick a lock?
Sure, take a hammer and smash it.
Okay, do that.
I don't have the hammer.
Hey, Gelvik. You want to smash something with your brand new hammer?
Test it out.
Yeah.
I suppose that's not a bad idea. What am I smashing?
The lock.
Point. Also, we still can't see Gelvik's health. Karu.
Sorry.
The entire container, or just the?
Just open it.
Yeah, just the lock. We need to open this, and you have the best lock picking tool, apparently.
Okay, so Gelvik will walk over to it.
In the meantime, Whelm is talking in your head, going, "You're gonna use me for the first time in forever to break a lock."
I'm thinking back. Well, yes, of course, I have to test you out. Does that offend you? You know, the
Just
scripture says that it is
quite
honorable
beneath
to
me.
be put to good use.
I suppose it is not quite evil, but it is not necessarily good use.
Well, I think maybe that depends on what's in the container, or the door, or whatever it is I'm opening.
A safe.
Yes, the safe. Yes, it might have very good items in it.
I suppose.
So you approve then?
Fine.
Okay, so I'll go over and
Smash the lock.
smash the lock. Do you need a roll of any sort?
Probably not.
Okay, just checking.
Uh-huh.
You never know
go
with Whelm.
Yeah, no. You do go and swing your warhammer at the lock, and honestly, Whelm does a very good job of smashing it very utterly. In the process, you feel a vibration emanate from the area of the lock through the whole room. It feels almost like a tremor, and every single piece of glass that was still standing shatters.
Okay.
Luckily for you guys, you had already shattered quite a few of these, so
I say, good job, Whelp. That was really, really great. Great job. Excellent, excellent.
It-
Look, we broke all the glass.
it's Whelm.
Yes, Whelp. I know.
Wh- Also, that was a trap that you just set off.
Oh, well, that's okay, because we're fine, right?
I
All the
just like to
water's gone.
think that if you had like swam down or somehow like jumped down, bypassing everything, open the lock,
Yeah.
it fucked up the trap, everything would. Oh shit!
Oh, yeah, that would suck.
Yeah. Oh, there's a chest in the middle. Let's go down there first and just skip all these other things. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Because like the bottom level doesn't have water, so you can
Yeah.
absolutely like fly down there with skipping everything else.
And you're like, the monsters can't get to me.
Yeah.
Oh, look, a chest. Oh, safe.
That's why that vibration trap is there, to be fair.
Luckily, everything's already dead.
It's true. And you guys already drained it because I don't remember, was it shatter or was it just a fireball?
I think it was just fireball.
I think it was fireball.
Yeah. you
Judging
guys
by
just-
the shape of what we broke.
Yeah.
We even made a comment of let's not break the glass, and then next round,
Fireball.
yeah, it was like
What did we
Nice.
just say?
Yeah, let's not break the glass, they said 2 seconds before a fireball was cast. All right, so you open the safe. Inside there are. It basically starts pouring coins out of it because I'm imagining a safe on the wall instead of like a treasure chest. It's all silver pieces. There's about 6,000 silver pieces worth of silver pieces.
Ooh.
Okay, I will add that to the list of everything else we've gotten today because
And-
I've been keeping track.
One very, very expensive looking piece of jewelry. We'll say it's one of those things you put on your wrist.
A bracelet?
Handcuffs?
A watch?
More like a bracer of like gold with filigree working, and the kind that like connects to your middle finger.
A guitar?
Okay.
It looks very expensive.
Also bitchin'. That's aesthetic right there. Man, why
But
don't we give out useful things for like engagements instead of rings? It used to be daggers.
I'd be
My
cool
wife
with
said
going
no,
back
you
to
just
daggers.
stabbed them.
You know, through half of that sentence, I considered giving you a dagger someday, and when that ended, I changed my mind.
Hey!
No, Garm. You get one of those ones that's like a fake dagger where if you try and stab someone with it, the blade goes into the handle.
Nice. I like the way you think, Theo.
Foam dagger.
Yeah, and then it's at the wedding where you exchange these and no one else knows.
Oh
Yeah.
God,
I found a
that
picture
would
of
be a red wedding for sure.
Oh,
Uh,
damn, that's cool looking.
that's what I meant with the whole bracer.
I have no idea what those are called, but I like it.
Where did you post a picture? Oh, there it is.
In chat.
I see it now.
I also linked the store MB that it comes from, just in case anyone wants to buy it.
You son of a bitch. You can buy it.
Anyways,
I hate you.
I have added that to the inventory.
All right. All right. So you have the door to the south. And the door to the south. What would you like to do?
I'd like to open the door to the south. Oof.
Yeah,
Okay.
Lucy door.
Wait,
Lucy,
where
you-
is the door?
Oof. I missed. One too far.
It's the
Over here.
rectangle to the south. Usi, you go to touch the door, and it takes you a bit because there's still like 5 feet of water, so you're more swimming than anything. You go to go like grab the door handle, and something repels you.
I swim harder.
You all approach slowly and realize that around the door there's no water. It's like
Oh.
held back a bit.
Huh.
And you see Usi's basically swimming again into this invisible field.
Can't get to the door.
Who wants to bet we can't go in there until all the water's gone?
I would also like to try and swim to the door. This could be good training.
While they do that, I'm just gonna go up and sit on the next ledge with just my feet dangling down into the water.
I don't think your feet are that long. You only have 5 feet of water and it's a 10-foot drop.
Oh, okay, it's 10 feet.
you're
Whatever.
you're
I'm
not-
just sitting up here then watching.
Okay, so for
Amazing.
another hour, you see your companions swimming in the lowering level of water until Skeg is left kicking ground because he's bigger. And I think, well, the wall of force remains there until the very end, and Uzi still has just enough water to kind of sort of swim towards it when the wall of force disappears and he smashes face first into the door.
Yeah. Good job, Usis. You weakened the barrier over time. Your perseverance proved worth it. Now you can open the door.
I understood half those words. Boof.
I love Usi.
You know, the scripture says consistency of effort is the most important component of faith.
Only 2 of those words. What's behind the door?
Which 2 words?
Behind
You
the
know.
door is a corridor leading south. And at the end of the corridor, which is about like 20, 30 feet long, is another door.
Are there any traps that I can see?
Give me a perception check.
I'm gonna also look because I want to make sure Usi doesn't immediately run for the next door.
I'm gonna
I do
immediately
not
run
have
for the next door.
advantage.
16.
Okay.
12.
You're fairly sure there's no traps in this area.
Okay.
Okay, Usis, it's safe. We say
I'm-
as Usis is halfway down the hallway.
Yeah, I'm following Usi, but keeping it like 10 feet back just in case Usi, sets off a trap.
Mm-hmm.
We like you, but not that much.
Well, the thing is, if Usi sets off a trap, if we all get stuck in that trap, we can't get Usi's out.
Was I supposed to heal in between? We did take a short rest, right?
You did take a short rest, yes.
We are
I
in
think I
a
did heal.
2x2
Yes, and
chamber.
I healed
Yes,
as
this
well.
is the end of the corridor because, lighting.
Light on the door.
You'd like to open the door?
Yes.
By that, he means boof the door.
Oof.
It's rugs.
good, dude.
Lavish furnishings and decorations are everywhere in this large room. The floor is strewn with rugs and cushions, and tapestries cover the walls. A hookah as tall as an adult human stands in one corner. That's the squiggly looking thing. The largest piece of furniture is a sumptuous divan, upon which is a halfling.
A sumptuous what?
One of those
Divan.
couches at therapies and movies where you say, "And how do you feel?" and you lounge.
Yes.
Like to flop down on
Um,
the pile of fluffy things without noticing the halfling. Sorry, Zio, go ahead.
All right. As Usi does this, Deirdre just waves, is like, hello?
Oh, hello, visitors. I don't get visitors often here. What are you guys in for?
Pillows.
What do you mean in for?
Well, assuming you are in this dungeon, I assume you have fallen prey to Caraptus as well. Are you here to join me?
Have I ever heard that name?
Yes, that's the name of the mad wizard
Okay.
that created this place.
By the way, I'd like to see if the hookah has anything in it.
Yeah, it's full.
Dude, I'm a drunken monk. I've made my living off of vices.
Are you trapped here?
Yes. I lost a bet against Caraptus, and I am serving my sentence in this room.
Oh yeah, how terrible. That's nice. Where's the
You
thing?
know, the scriptures say gambling is the devil's work. That is the devil, Asmodeus.
But gambling's fun.
But it's the devil's work.
Then the devil does good work.
Well, that's a question that remains to be answered. I'm just telling you what the scripture says.
You're just proving why I really care less. Don't care for gods at all. Anyways,
That's the scripture.
do you want to leave? The door is open. All those other creatures are gone.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, I cannot leave for another many years.
Well, how do you eat down here?
Oh, I have everything I desire.
Do I see food anywhere?
No.
Except freedom. You don't have freedom, right?
Correct.
And you do desire that, correct?
Well, I lost the bet. I have to go through with the penalty.
Yes. Well, I don't know why anyone would want to go outside anyway. This looks like a well-apportioned room. You
Oh,
might
why don't you join me?
Hey,
Wait. What were the terms of this bet? Did it just say you cannot leave this room for 3 million years?
Basically.
How long have you been here already?
Uh, hold on.
Hey, Karu.
Yeah.
While you're looking that up, Deirdre's going to take one step forward, and I am going to do this and give myself true sight. It's in a 30-foot radius. So,
Oh.
AKA this whole room, including this halfling.
Oh no.
Great. Okay.
You mean that
Interesting.
does something, Karu?
No, why would that do anything? I'll whisper you something in a second.
Okay, I just want to make sure. Like, Deirdre is really curious, and she feels like this halfling is fucking with them. She wants to, what are you hiding?
Mm-hmm. I have to do some math, sorry. I've been here for 227 years.
Gelvik takes a step back at that news. What? 200 and something years? That's a very long time. Aren't your people usually dead by then?
Must be the magic of this place.
I
Mhm.
have a 16 insight, passive insight, by the way. I don't know if that matters. Because I'm testing the devil's weed over here, I'm sure. But
fuck.
Mm-hmm. He's telling the truth as far as you can tell.
oh, okay. Is there any trap around here that I should make sure Usis doesn't boof into?
Oh no, there's no traps in this room.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. I don't know what I should do. I have two options on what I should do, and I don't know what thing to do, guys. Should I do the dumb thing?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, first
Fuck
of
it.
all, you just had Robin and Tooth in your guild.
Okay. Karu, I need to know what square are they actually on right now? Because you kind of have them in the middle, and I need to know for range
Or are
things.
they that fat and they are actually taking up 2 squares? Which I'd be okay with too, no judgment.
Yeah, I just need to know for something. I need to know if they're 1 square away from me or 2 squares away from me.
What are you doing, Garm?
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah. So that means I'm gonna do this. I am going to.
Garm.
Oh my God, Usi.
Could you guys
Guys-
not
Just
see that?
rolling around.
Yes.
Guys, I apologize in advance, but let's see if this hits. Karu, would it be an advantage? Do they expect to be attacked?
They are very much prepared.
Okay, fuck it. I'm still gonna do it. Oh my god. I crit failed, guys. I accidentally rolled to GM, but I crit failed.
This is gonna be great.
Great.
Yeah, Deirdre tries to attack with her glaive because yeah. She just misses, but then glares at the halfling.
Oh, wait, what'd you do that for?
The halfling looks at you and goes, You're not
is-
looking at my eyes. That's not very nice. And then starts to shift. You guys have seen her shift.
Uh-huh.
This guy shifts
fuck
and
is that?
becomes a lot bigger. Goes,
He's
well,
just that fat.
if it's gonna be like that, then I guess I'll just have to destroy you all.
Why did I have to miss, guys? Why?
You said this hookah was like people tall, right?
Yes.
Excellent.
For initiative?
Initiative.
We might die, guys.
I hope so. That'll be fun.
Oh,
wait.
great.
What if Sam is bonded with his character that he's had forever? Gee, I wonder what weeaboo kind of thing this is.
Oh, that's why you can't. Okay.
Sorry. Is it under E?
Well, this is unfortunate.
I'm trying
Skag.
to figure out what the thing is called for me using my fists. It's under martial arts.
Unarmed
Unarmed
attack?
strike.
Roll a d6 in place of normal damage of unarmed strike or monk weapon. What's a monk weapon? Which are short swords and simple melee weapons that don't have two-handed or heavy property. Does a person-sized hookah count as a simple melee weapon?
That is an improvised weapon.
It was worth a shot. No, I want to take that out of the damn dungeon.
They're trying to figure out how to like transport it out. They're not even concerned
Uh-huh.
about the Oni in front of us.
It's like, you're in. Man, I was having fun in the corner. Usi's was having a great time over in the pillow fort.
And then someone had to go and attack.
Uh-huh.
Because someone saw how dangerous of a situation they were in.
It's only dangerous if we don't get out of this. It'll be fine.
I mean, to be fair, he wasn't attacking you. He was just having a conversation, and then you go and attack.
I know,
So
so
rude.
rude. Amazing. All right, so I'm gonna try and hit him with my short sword.
Okay.
25.
Yeah, that
Nice.
hits.
All right. Can I do this? Is there a thing that says I can only use one thing of key point per turn? No.
I don't
Okay,
think
cool.
so.
Because I'd like to try and stun it as well.
Okay.
So first, the nice does 5 piercing,
Mm-hmm.
and what the hell is my DC? All right, I don't have to find my DC then. Cool.
What a waste of a double crit!
Wow, no kidding.
All right. Let's see
Oh
here.
boy.
I'd rather you crit there.
You dodge, step the wind. Okay, so I can either make one unarmed strike as a bonus action, or if I use a key point, I can do 2.
Correct.
I don't know how tough this guy is, but he seems to be a douchebag, so I'm gonna do 2.
All right.
I feel like one of those missed.
You are correct. One of those miss, one of those hit.
Can you try stunning strike a second time in the same turn, or is it only one?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
It just means you're using up your key points faster.
yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I don't think that unarmed strike counts as a melee weapon attack. Wait,
I think for monks,
Their
are
fists
hands
are
and-
weapons.
Yeah. You
That's
can
kind
absolutely
of-
stunning strike on an unarmed strike.
wait. Oh my god. I have extra attack. I do not play fighters. I guess that means I punch him in the face again.
Okay. That hits.
Wait, that hits. I'll totally try and stunning strike it, apparently.
Oh, nice.
I figured out how to hit it with the sword. You used the pointy bit.
Are you kidding?
Are you fucking
me?
kidding me? Another
That's-
20 and a 19?
Oh my god.
That's
Please
three-
waste all your 20s now.
Yep. Just get all the 20s out of the way, and now he can't hit us ever.
That's 3 nat 20s in a row.
I'm good.
What are the chances? All right, Usis.
So is that a serious question? It's like 1,000, I think.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Anyway, so I would like to use one of my class features, my Sensation Scanta, which I am definitely mispronouncing. Hey, I was right. And that lets me recklessly attack with all of my elemental attacks, which is currently 3. So, die. So that's 27
Oh, we're rolling
15.
in crits tonight.
and 25.
15 misses. The other 2 hit.
Alright.
Go, Uzi.
So that's 16 and 12, so 28 bludgeoning like a dragon damage. Yes, it does bludgeoning instead of fire. We don't know either. I
It
assume
made
it's,
more sense when it said fire, like a dragon.
yeah, I assume it's for balance reasons. So like one
Probably.
isn't objectively better than all the other lacing classes.
Mhm.
But
yes,
aesthetically, you're punching with fire.
aesthetically, yes, I am doing fancy martial arts and whipping fire at this guy's face. And yeah, that's my turn.
Great. He looks pretty bad off and quite surprised at the amount of damage you guys output already.
I could have actually done a lot worse, but I already said my turn's over, so oh well.
It's true. Well, that's not nice of you. Here I was being all polite. And you all just had to ruin my day. Hmm.
Yeah, sorry. Something in Deirdre said this was bad.
It's true. Well, Daedry, you're the one that caused all this, so he's gonna aim an attack for you first
Okay.
with his glaive.
Mm,
23.
wow, shield will not be enough for that. Okay, that hits.
That's 8 slashing damage.
Okay.
And 26.
Yeah,
Luckily,
that
he
hits.
doesn't have advantage, so that's just 10 slashing.
Why are you critting so much, by the way?
Also, that second damage was nearly maxed.
Wow.
Luckily for you, the crit didn't go.
Hey, hey, Karu.
Yes.
Why the fuck does he have a glaive that does 2d10?
Actually, that's because he's a large creature, not because the glaive itself does 2d10.
Okay.
If
Damn, I was gonna say so we could steal it. That's why.
Yeah, no, it actually specifies that if he's in medium or small form, it just does 1d10.
Okay. Also, my glaive is cooler.
I don't know. I guess that depends on your aesthetic. I don't know what Oni glaives look like, but they're probably pretty mean looking.
Yeah, but Deirdre's is the best glaive. She says so.
Uh-huh.
So Deirdre at least has advantage now, so she's gonna try and stab a bitch.
All right. What the fuck is wrong with you
Wow.
people?
I'm helpful.
So 16, 17, 9, 20. 26 damage total. Because Booming
26.
Blade.
Wow. Okay. Ow. I'm just double checking his resistance. No, okay, yeah, you're good. He
Okay.
looks like he took that all and is very unhappy with the situation. I only had 700 and something years to go.
Well, how about this? There's a weapon we're looking for. If you give us the weapon and let us leave, we'll leave you.
Tempting. You know
What
what?
kind of bar fight is that?
That's very, very tempting. Um, sure. I'll give you Black Razor, and you leave me alone.
Where is it?
If you let me grab it on my next turn, basically. If you let me grab it, I will give it to you.
No, 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 no. Where is it? We'll grab it.
He
Nice
rolls his
try.
eyes and points at the divan that he's basically standing on. Below this.
Can we see underneath it, or is it like all the way to the ground? Like
It's kind
if
of,
we were able to lean down and look under it, could we see?
if you lean down and look under it, then yes, you can look under it.
Okay. Not
It's
that I
just
can do
pretty,
that right now.
yeah, it's pretty low, so you actually have to like lean close to the ground to peek underneath.
Man, if only we had Robin now.
I know, right? You could
All
just be
right.
like, hey, Robin, fly under.
Galvanic.
Well, what do you think, Whelp? Do we trust this thing? Is Black Razor really under there?
Yeah, yes, it probably is. And he can't leave this room, so then again, we've almost killed him and he's an evil creature, so we should probably destroy him.
But he showed that he might deal with us. And the
Correct.
scripture says you should always negotiate.
In 700 years, he will become a problem when he's freed from.
But look at how easily we've bested him.
That is because your group is very powerful.
All right, fine. Um. Yeah. So I'm gonna stay where I am, but I'm gonna make a ranged attack with Whelm.
Okay.
Let's see. How do I make this a ranged attack?
I think you can just use the normal attack. Yeah, 25 hits.
Yeah. So what's that? 18 damage? No way. It's 1d8 plus 2. What's that?
No,
first
you have to click on Warhammer. You just roll 2 attacks.
Click on
one?
the
Oh,
name in
sorry.
the
I
chat.
see. Got it. 7. Looks like. And
Huh.
then
Oh, I know what that is. Yeah, you
Hmm.
also have 1d8. Oh,
oh,
that's
from
nice.
my
Hold on.
from my channel divinity, you mean?
No. Thrown weapon. Whelm is when you hit with a ranged weapon attack using it, the target takes an extra 1d8 bludgeoning or an extra 2d8 bludgeoning if its target is a giant. Onis are giants, so you do an
Oh.
extra 2d8 bludgeoning damage to him.
Oh, excellent. So that's not what the 9 is? No.
Yeah, what's the random
No.
9?
What is
The
that?
9 is because the Warhammer is versatile, which means if you use it
Oh,
two-handed, it
okay,
does
yeah.
more damage.
The red 9 was because that would have been a
Crit fail.
crit
Crit
fail.
fail, yeah.
Okay, so I'll just roll 2d8 right here. Boom, 5 damage.
Excellent. So it's 7 plus
12.
12. Excellent. Yeah, that makes even more sense. Whelm would absolutely want to destroy this guy.
Yeah.
He has a thing
And
against giants.
Jerk.
then I think because I don't trust this thing, I might cast Shield of Faith on myself.
All right.
Which I believe is a bonus action. So let me make sure. Yes. Okay.
Excellent.
Now I am
Nice.
done.
Skig. So despite what Daedry said, Gelvik decided that he wanted to keep attacking. What about you?
Hell yeah, that's what I call a bar fight. Uh, how much movement would it be to lay down on the ground so I can see underneath this thing?
I think dropping to the ground is a free action. It's half your movement to get up.
No, it's not, but okay.
Well, for most people.
Because I
For-
have this thing.
Yeah, okay.
So, how heavy does he look?
He looks pretty heavy.
Damn it. But I really want to flip the divan.
That would require a lot of strength.
Yeah, all right. So while I'm on the ground checking under this couch thingy, do I see anything there?
Actually, you see quite a lot. You do see, it looks like a bunch of treasure was just pushed under the divan with like a foot. Very large foot.
Seen underneath my bed.
Yeah, basically. There's a shit ton of coins of various, mostly electrum and platinum.
What does he think this is? Stradland?
Yeah, basically. You find there's 4 pieces of jewelry that look pretty expensive, kind of like what you found outside. It looks like a potion, a scroll, and some armor.
Yeah, but do I see Black Razor?
And then on top of the whole pile is Black Razor.
All right, cool. So I'm gonna go, huh, nifty. I'm gonna stand up and then I'm gonna try and stab a bitch.
All right.
Look, I determined the important information. Hey, he's right, it is under there. Oh,
Wait.
That's pretty.
That information should not be there.
That's a real pretty sword.
Yeah, Black Razor's really pretty. All right, so 21 hits, 11 does not.
6 piercing.
Okay.
And let's see here. We're just gonna punch the crap out of him because I do love me a good bar fight. 18 and 23.
Both of those hit.
I give him old righty and lefty.
He looks very wounded.
Woohoo! Bar fight's still on, Uzis.
All right, and that brings it to me. And to start my turn, I'd like to thank Stanji for resubbing to us. Thank you very much. And now I'm going to beat the crap out of an Oni. Once again, these will all be reckless attacks. And maybe I'll remember to do a Prana Burst. We will see. 24, 18, 25.
All 3 hit.
Cool. Alright. 10, 10, 8. And I'm gonna do a Prana Burst on the last one, which gives me... Wow. Can I roll that one? A damage die. Does that count as a damage die for my Elemental Strike?
I
it's-
guess it's part of your attack, right?
Yeah.
Then
Basically.
I'd assume so.
Okay, Power Strike's lets me reroll on 1 or 2, so 6. Bringing
Excellent.
that to a total of 34 damage.
So you hit him with the first 2. He starts to go down, and then you hit him with the third one. Basically incinerating his, or I guess not, because that's bludgeoning. You smash his face in.
And then
As-
aesthetically burn him?
Yeah. Mhm.
Yep.
Your class is weird. And he goes down. Because
Your
you
class is
guys are
weird.
terrifying.
I'm not sure you all needed me.
Wait, when did you get here?
Exactly.
Well, yeah, someone needed to carry the stupid hammer.
They're
That's
just
true.
kind of standing there here like, okay. I was going to let you go, but all right.
I would like to drag this Oni off of the divan so we can, move it.
Okay.
And then, whoop, hug it in the
Time to
corner.
loot.
Oh my god, that's so cute. I'd like to hug a pillow.
Usi, do you want to bring some pillows with you?
Yeah.
Is the pillow as big as Usi's?
Probably.
That's adorable.
There's definitely pillows as big as Usi's, so it's up to him.
Wouldn't
There's
that
body
basically be a...
pillows.
I was going to say, wouldn't that be basically a bed for Usi?
My horde begins.
Is Usi's hoard just going to be pillows and other soft things?
I hope so.
I feel called out here.
Gelvik is gonna put all the pillows in a big a big pyramid so that Usis can jump in them.
I like you. Nah.
Okay, more things going in the inventory bag.
Yeah,
what
so-
kind of sword is Black Razor?
Black Razor is a great sword.
That's all right.
Don't sound so disappointed.
Disappointed. I wanted to be a fucking short sword.
Nope, it is a great sword. It shines like a piece of night sky filled with stars. Its black scabbard is decorated with pieces of cut obsidian.
Damn, that's cool as shit. Who can use a great sword?
It is a martial weapon. It's also heavy and two-handed.
Who can use martial weapons?
I can't.
I can't.
I'm gonna go with no.
Now I see why your guild sent you in here. They knew that you would return and not want to keep the weapons.
Basically, yes.
All right, I can put Black Razor in the bag.
What?
You
What
hear
kind was the other item that we were looking for? Wave?
wave is a trident.
Sigh.
Hey, look, the owners of the weapons sent you guys to find them, retrieve them, and bring them back, not take them and adventure with them. There's
Yeah,
a reason your group was sent.
Tridents are also martial weapons.
Oh my god. Yeah, the guild sent Deirdre because they know Deirdre's not going to use any weapon except her glaive.
Yeah, Deirdre, as you chuck the weapon into your bag, you just almost hear this mental scream of like frustration coming from the sword.
Deirdre pulls it out long enough just to look at the sword and be like, "You're not a glaive," and then puts it back in her bag.
Oh my god! Wait, what kind of glaive did the Oni have?
Regular glaive. Just pretty dark looking, probably like black and twisted.
Bitchin'. Hey, Deirdre, you want to back up?
To keep, no. To sell, sure.
Huck.
It's not my glaive.
Yeah, she made her glaive. That's the whole, or had it designed at least.
She designed it and commissioned
Yeah.
someone to make it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
and sometimes you gotta move on with your life.
Deirdre just looks at Skeg for a moment, makes her glaive disappear, and then gives Skeg the middle finger with the hand that just had the glaive in it. And then summons the glaive back.
If you love it so much, why don't you marry it?
Oh, I've considered it.
Meanwhile, Gelvik is tossing Usis up in the air and catching him with a pillow.
I think Usi has a new friend.
I think this is why we kept Gelvik.
Yeah.
Hey, it
Uzi?
keeps Lucy's busy.
Usi, pick out some pillows and I'll leave them in the bag for you.
Yay!
Why is this so cute?
I think most of you recognize what the potion is because it is a potion of greater healing.
Oh,
Okay.
nice. Who needs potions?
If it ain't ale, I don't want it.
I don't
Well,
have
too
any,
bad.
but I can heal with
I was going to
magic,
say, you
so,
are a potion.
Yeah.
Usi, do you have any potions of healing?
That's a good question, Coach.
Ooh, potion of rarity that does HP regain.
Apparently no, I don't.
Okay, Usi's getting the potion.
Nice. What kind of potion of healing
Greater.
is it?
4d4 plus 4.
Mhm.
Helios.
Alright, 4d4 plus 4 Healy pot. Got it.
Usi's laying on a pillow heals him.
It's probably true.
I just
Feel
want
called
you to
out.
know that the loot now includes pillows for Usi's.
Good.
Excellent.
All right, one more weapon to find.
Useless weapon.
Hey, we imagine how much we're getting paid for bringing it back, and look at all the loot we're getting here.
And imagine how much ale I can buy with it.
I was about to say, imagine how much booze you're going to be able to get.
You ain't gonna be able to. Going to.
Just don't empty out the bar completely. Someone might kill you.
It didn't
Spread it
happen
out.
last time.
Spread it out. Go to like multiple areas and like take half
You're
of all
right.
of their booze.
I've gotta empty out more than one bar tonight.
You ever just thought of having a giant fountain filled with beer and then you could just swim around in it and drink it as you go?
No. What you need to do is commission a magical flask that never runs out of booze.
Now I know why you guys are kept around. Onward to great victory and loot.
And booze.
Are there any other exits from this room that I can see?
No, actually, there's just the one exit.
It's basically a prison cell.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
a
gotta
very
go back and
well.
around the Gyna Sphinx.
Yeah. Do we want to just get in teleport position?
Yeah, so about that. The one trap that you guys went through, one room that you guys went to get here, I'm gonna bypass because it's just, I mean, you guys figured out more or
Oh.
less how you were getting past it.
Is
But
it
it
scoot,
was-
scoot, scoot very carefully and don't slide into a pit?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but we already set up the rope in the room.
Yeah.
Yeah, you already set up the rope so you can get through that room with little difficulty and no one has to
I miss our flesh boy.
be completely destroyed by that. Then you guys get to this room.
The void between dimensions.
Oh, yeah, this place.
And
Ah.
Deirdre
yeah.
starts taking off her armor.
What? What are you doing?
So, this is from last session. If you went through this tunnel here with any kind of metal on you whatsoever, it would heat up and start burning.
It's
Oh.
basically a microwave.
Whatever. We're basically running through an induction coil.
Oh, that's
So
Not-
we're just shoving everything metal into the bag of holding, which
Mhm.
seemed to do fine.
okay. I'll do that.
Otherwise, I suppose if you really want to, you can huck whatever metal it is all the way down the corridor.
No, this is fine.
Yeah,
I
we can just.
I give Whelm a big kiss before I put it into the.
Is it with
Well,
you
just goes,
people?
oh.
You know, this is why I use my fists. Kiss my fist while I chuck my short sword in the bag.
So you guys spend 10 minutes divesting yourselves of armor and metal of all types.
Yeah, Gelvik
Mhm.
takes off everything.
All right, and without metal, you can pass through the corridor with no issue, and
Okay.
not get third-degree burns like Daedry did last time.
It was a bad time.
It was bad. She thought if she went fast enough, she could get through. She didn't understand that it doesn't matter how fast you go.
It just happens faster.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So we've gone right, then we went left.
So we now go straight.
Usi's wait. There was a pit in the last two corridors. We don't need that happening again.
No, what?
I'll let you know if there's a door you can kick open, okay?
Okay.
That way you
Okay.
have a good running start at the door.
Yeah.
Okay. Karu,
Yes.
I'm gonna basically. I'm assuming that a certain skeg is going to keep an eye out. I'm gonna basically use my glaive, the butt of the glaive, to poke the ground to see if there's ever, a pit of doom.
Okay, yeah, because this area is under, what was it, a foot of water?
Something like that.
Oh.
Foot and a half.
Yeah, this place is covered in water.
This place
It's-
is moist.
Oof. This is why Tooth didn't come. Tooth would have been crying the whole time.
Wet tabaxi smell the entire time.
Ugh.
They're like, Tooth, just stay here. We'll give you a shiny thing to play with. Just don't go over that way.
You'd have to deal with like the yowling from Tooth all the time as he was dying from
We're
water.
trying to stealth, but I'm damp.
Yeah, not only is it covered in 1 foot of water, the ground is slippery mud.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Alrighty.
All right, so you start walking forward.
Poking the
look
ground
around.
as I go.
Mm-hmm.
What's in the room?
It looks more like a pool. You see this like circular area with what looks to be deeper water.
Poke it.
You muted yourself, Sue.
I'm gonna poke with my glaive just to see how deep is it.
Okay. You poke. It's how tall is your
The
glaive?
glaive
Is about.
is basically the same height as Deirdre, actually.
I don't think you can reach it.
Okay, but it
Well,
goes really fucking deep.
At least it's deeper than your glaive is tall.
Okay. Let's leave that for now, guys. Maybe we don't have to swim in it.
I mean, it's just a little nook.
Totally. Keep an eye out. Something's probably going to come up from there and attack us from behind.
Wait
You
a
know,
minute.
the scriptures say that optimism always does you better than pessimism.
Well, then I'm positive this is going to end poorly. Is this pool of water like still, or is it bubbling at all?
No, it's still.
Okay, big open room.
Yep. Ahead is what appears to be a water-covered room with steps rising out of the muck on the far side.
Hmm.
I would like to remind you all that it said to rescue Wave, you must do battle with the beast in the boiling bubble.
Okay.
I just like to point that out.
Do I see a boiling bubble?
Nope.
Okay.
It just looks like a big room. Daedry, are you still poking the ground?
Yes.
The square right in front of you is deeper.
What about here?
That one as well. Did you just step there?
Oh, that's what you meant. Okay, I thought you meant.
Yeah, I thought you meant the one
No,
north
yeah.
of Deirdre as well.
This square and this square are both deeper.
Okay.
Like
What
your
about this
glaive
one?
just also deeper.
Okay, I'm gonna check each one just to be sure around us.
Where your companions are, it is still 1 foot. But in front of Gelvik, it is deeper.
Okay. I am basically going to. How about over here? Is Skeg in deeper water?
Nope.
Skeg will just take his short sword out, and since you're poking everything.
Like deeper, as in you can still touch the bottom and it's deeper, or
No,
you're...
you cannot touch the bottom.
Oh.
It just
with
goes
your glaive.
woof.
Yep.
Alright, what about this one?
That one is fine.
Cool.
The one beside Deirdre too?
Yep. You guys start feeling out towards the left, and each one to the corner is all shallow.
Okay, what about above us?
Above you, it is shallow.
Can I help you?
Thank you, Pi.
We're gonna have to go back through this stupid ass room.
Mhm. Above?
With
So if
our
we
luck,
keep
it will
going
have
up.
changed.
I mean, yes, but at least we'll know what it was.
Mm-hmm.
If we keep going north, how far do we make it?
Hold on, give me a second. You guys are concentrated on that, and then you hear a little like noise, and you see a couple heads start to pop up just out of the water in the center of the room.
So also, I just want to say that when I'm holding Whelm will alert me to any secret or concealed doors within 30 feet of my location.
Oh, interesting. Cool. Good to know. That would have been nice to know, like, when you guys were in the corridor.
Oh,
There
well.
is
Sorry.
absolutely a concealed door inside the
Oh,
circular pool you guys went into
oh.
I think
past.
we also didn't want to deal with the pool. We'll come back
Maybe.
and get that on the
Well-
way out.
Whelm's mad at me for calling it whelp, so maybe it didn't count.
That yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
probably.
That's beautiful.
So, thing in the middle?
Yeah, there's
What are
some
the-
like little faces poking out of the water.
What do they
What-
look like?
Yeah, what kind of faces?
Wait, do these things have faces?
Oh,
That's more horrifying.
that's really what I wanted to hear.
They don't have
like this.
faces. Okay,
Oh, great.
good. They don't have faces.
So what do they have poking out of the water?
Okay, so you guys just see these like plants just bloop,
Oh,
pop up onto the top of the water. And as you turn to look at them, I need everyone to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Karu, is this a charm?
Yes.
Okay, good to know.
21.
24.
8.
Galvic has advantage as well.
I think so. Let me check something.
It is a charm, so yeah.
Hey, Karu,
Yeah.
the thing that tried to do that with me,
Oh,
it has to
no.
make a wisdom save.
Right.
Because someone tried to charm Deirdre and she doesn't fucking like that.
All right, let's see if I turn on whisper toggle and I actually remember to whisper this
So
time.
we don't just immediately know what it is?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Last time I went and turned on the whisper toggle and forgot to toggle the whisper.
Beautiful.
Hmm.
Okay. Cool. That was a 3.
Well, that's interesting. It tried to
Yeah.
charm me. It's now charmed by
Wait.
me.
How does that work? Is it the same charm they tried on you? Like the effects?
Uh,
I
it
hope
is
so.
charmed by me for 1 minute. It's just what it says. I sent you the whole entire
So that would be
text.
like a regular charm instead of whatever they were trying to do.
Yes.
I feel like our DM wasn't trying to regular charm on us.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, by the way, did you guys like put your armors back on?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. Of course.
Are you
Yeah.
kidding?
Like
Did
right after
anyone-
we got through that damn corridor.
Yeah.
Did anyone decide to put on the armor you found, the plate mail?
I can't wear plate.
Not me.
I'm a monk.
Am I? I am not proficient with it.
So
Okay.
no.
All right. good
Oh,
to
you know what? I'm actually might be as a dwarf. Let me check.
Well, Lucius, you've been charmed.
That sucks.
I do not have advantage, by the way. I thought I read something, but it must have been related to a spell.
Okay. You still saved with a 14 though.
No, I do not. I'm not proficient with the plate either.
Oh, okay. All right. So no one put it on. You will see on your turn. Let's roll initiative.
I had my moment of going first. We're done with that.
Apparently. Also,
Meanwhile, Deirdre is just pissed and is really wanting to go first.
sorry, I'm
She
super
really
quiet.
doesn't like people charming her.
Why aren't they in squares?
They're in squares. I don't know what you're talking
I
about.
saw that.
Don't know what you're talking about. All right, I have marked the one that has been charmed by Daedry.
Thank you. Deirdre's just going to tilt her head at it. Can she tell what it is?
Possibly. Give me. As far as you can tell, it looks just like seaweed floating on the water. But give me a history check.
Oh god, this is going to suck.
Um,
8.
yeah, nature check would work too.
Still 8.
Cool. You have no idea what it is. Some seaweed just tried to charm you, and you have now charmed seaweed.
Can anyone else do this, or is it just Deirdre who charmed the crap out of it?
The rest of you could. It'll be a higher DC for some
Okay.
reason, but yeah, nature or history, I guess, works.
They're the same thing.
They are both intelligence, so
That's a 5.
it's a plant.
It's a plant. What is it with you people marrying and kissing your weapons and dealing with plants?
All right. So, what would you like to do, Daedry?
Um,
Seaweed floating on the water.
I don't know. I didn't expect it to be seaweed. Deirdre just reactively did this because it pisses her off. She's just gonna look at that seaweed and be like, "Don't touch me or any of my friends, okay? We're both friends. Just leave us alone."
Okay.
And I am going to. I'm guessing I'll be half movement, but I want to try and like keep moving forward to try and figure out a path because it's not like I can,
Half movement, and because of the muddy water in this place, it's a bit less. So you can move 2 squares forward. You do notice that yes, 2 squares, like 10 feet in front of you, is still not deep.
Okay. And that's all I can do.
Excellent. Usis, on your turn, you just walk directly into the water and start swimming. But you do submerge entirely underwater and continue breathing normally.
Whoop. What do you mean I
So you are
continue
now
breathing
drowning.
normally? Oh, I see. Yeah, okay. Well, that's too bad.
Oh, at the end of your turn, give me another wisdom saving.
Wait, why can you breathe underwater?
I can't. I'm trying to do that.
Yeah, he's basically not registering that he's underwater and just continue to breathe normal.
Oh.
11.
11 was the DC.
Oh, thank God.
Uzis, as you feel the sudden burning in your lungs, you snap out of the charm and realize you are underwater and you need air. But
You
we'll
need
get
water.
you need water. That's the end of your turn, though. So, Gilvic, you just saw Uzis jump into the deep end.
That's not a happy.
I'll go save the idiot. Just go punch a leaf or something.
Punch a leaf.
I don't know, whatever it is you people do with your inanimate objects.
Yeah. I'm just gonna I'm not quite sure what this deal is, so I'm just gonna Sacred Flame this one right here. So it needs to make a dex save, or it takes 7 radiant damage.
Fuck, I had muted myself. Sorry.
That's right.
Excellent. So I rolled a 19.
Ah,
You fire this sacred flame, and it's like it's seaweed. It's not like it can move, right? And
mhm.
then it does.
Huh.
It moves and avoids it completely. And you're like, normal seaweed doesn't do that.
Hmm. Well, I guess that's what I wanted to know. I'm gonna move up to here
Okay.
and get ready to grab Usi's if he's able to get closer,
All right.
and then that'll be.
All right, Karu, I have important questions.
Yes.
How quickly would I have to move? Would I be able to move normally while poking in front of me, seeing if it's deep or not?
Basically half movement.
Okay. And what kind of an action would it be to grab and drag Usi's?
Grabbing Usis would grabbing and dragging would be your action.
Okay. And
Hey.
all right, sounds great. You're gonna hate me. I don't care. So I was told last time that I have this thing that we forgot to use, and I have a potion of flying. So I'd like to chug that.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
I will splat the text down and then read it. When you drink this potion, you gain a flying speed equal to your walking speed for an hour and can hover. If I'm in the air when it wears off, I fall unless I have some other means of staying aloft. So my walking speed is 45.
Uh-huh.
So 1, 2, 3. I'm just going to drag this idiot. 15. I'm going to guess it's double movement to drag him back.
Yes.
All right, so 15, 25, 35 to get his butt back onto land. 45. So now you're definitely on land. All right, I let go. You can deal with sitting on land. And I would like to fly above the water while dragging my short sword so I can tell when it would dip past 1 foot and use the rest of my movement to run up.
Okay.
Which goes all the way to the corner.
Okay. So you drag your short sword through the mud and water and realize that besides a dip right here, 10 foot long.
Like here.
Yeah, so hold on, where's my draw? At the very least, this area here is deeper and the rest is shallow.
All
And
right.
going up to the corner.
That when I get to it, I'm gonna yell, dip, save. And then go over here since, I had 45 and that was only
Yep.
40.
Gelvik turns to Usis and says, I think Skeg just called you a dip.
I don't know what that means.
I think it means you went for a dip, like you went for a swim.
Oh.
Yeah, because if you go in those places, you'll also go for a swim. I don't think this is how I was supposed to go through this place. But
But
we'll
it
just go
works.
with it.
Oh god. Oh my fucking god, I forgot to roll initiative for the fucking creatures.
You did.
Oh my
Good job, Karu.
Oh, I didn't even
Fantastic.
realize.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah. They just
God.
try and charm us once and that's it.
Yeah, well, they did charm you on the first round, so that's fine. It is now Daedry's turn.
Whoops.
Oh my god.
Okay, so one more step forward. Uh, just going to poke this one. Is it still deep as well?
Yes.
Okay, so that means going for a swim. Great. So I'm assuming swimming. What's the speed for swimming? I don't
Half
know.
movement.
Okay, so this is going to be my whole movement. So,
You can
so
jump
2 in mud and water. I don't think I'll be able to get that speed.
Okay, Galvic could.
I think that's all I can do. That was 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's my whole movement, and that I had to basically use my action to double move.
Okay.
But I at least on solid ground again, and that's all I can
Alright.
do.
So far, you guys just think there's a bunch of seaweed that tried to charm you for some reason, you know? Like
I mean, I'd rather know the path to get the fuck out of here as soon as possible.
All right, Usi's.
I, on the
Gelvik.
other hand, sorry.
Gelvik turns to Usis and says, "Look, Deirdre's a dip too."
I'm gonna attack things with fire.
Which one are you attacking?
The closest one.
Okay, the one that was charmed.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know that. That's 1, 2. This is reckless, by the way. 3. I'm
You're
gonna
totally dead.
go ahead. Assume those all hit.
Yeah, they all did.
And I get to reroll the first one. Because it's a 1.
So
Alright. That's 26.
26. Alright. Do your elemental strikes count as magical?
I believe. Yes, they do.
If you're going to be doing damage by the sheer force of your punching, I think that definitely counts as magical.
Not to mention, we're level 8 at this point. Everyone's attack should be considered magical.
I can double check if you want, but I think that's how that works.
Yeah, that's fine. So you send these bludgeoning blasts of force, and this looks like a plant floating on the water, and it seems like it just like you're slapping the water with the force, and it seems like a lot of it is getting taken up by just dipping into the water. Like it's not as effective as you'd think to hurting this plant. It's
Huh.
resistant to bludgeoning.
Also, yeah, it seems like they don't count as magical. It's just a ranged weapon.
Okay.
That makes no sense.
Yeah, because the entire class is based off of ki. And, like, the monk gets this at level 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can dig around a little more just in case I'm missing something, but
In any case, I did double check. These guys have resistance to any bludgeoning.
Okay.
all right.
Not
Okay.
non-magical, so
Well,
in this case it doesn't make much of a difference. Excellent. So now it's their turn. How fast are you? Oh, pretty fast. And these things for some reason don't really like Daedry. So it starts to move, and as it does, you kind of see it looking like a tiny creature made out of kelp that just zips through the water, and actually is going to go here because it's got reach, and is going to go and slam her with its planty fist. That's 15.
Misses.
What about a natural 20?
No, of course it doesn't.
So that's going to be 22 piercing damage.
Ow!
Why is it piercing? I feel like that should be bludgeoning. Maybe they made a mistake. And the seaweed just grapples you, wrapping around you.
Does it have thorns? Maybe that's the.
Maybe.
so.
Haru, I'm
Yes.
gonna ask this because what you're describing and what the name says makes no sense because Kelpie th- aren't those horses? What the fuck?
It's kelp, like seaweed.
Yeah. It's it's the D&D version.
But
That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works.
And you actually hear it saying, Sylvan, we don't like you.
well, now you're attacking me, so I don't like you either. She sells in Sylvan. Also, kelpies are supposed to be horses in mythology. I'm just saying this is weird.
Kelpies in D&D are actually, well, seaweed. They are actually categorized as plants.
Yes, it's a plant horse.
Yeah, these guys can take whatever form they choose.
Okay, thank you, because this was really bothering me.
Yeah, no, they can take whatever form they want, made out of seaweed, basically. Because this is D&D and they are charming creatures, aka they like charming people. Most often, they will take a humanoid, beautiful form for whatever creature they're trying to charm. So yeah, Gelvic.
So instead, we get plants.
I mean, it's less horrifying than pretending to be a horse, and once you sit on the horse, you are suddenly stuck to it, and the horse walks into water and then drowns you.
Yeah, instead, these guys can just charm you from a distance.
Mm-hmm.
From a horrifying distance, I should point out. They could have charmed you down the hallway if they wanted to.
Amazing.
All right. So, Gelvic, you have now seen one of these things turn into like a semi-humanoid form and try and wrap itself around Daedry.
Also, ow.
Also,
Yes.
what would you like to do?
I am going to let's see. I'm checking the range on a spell. Oh. So if I want to cast two spells that both require a bonus action, could I just buy down my regular action to a bonus action cast?
Unfortunately, in 5th edition, that's not how it works.
Bastards. Why didn't they
Yeah.
make it easy?
It's really
Yeah.
weird, but you can't convert action into bonus action.
Okay, so
Also, there's the you can't cast two things that are above cantrip level. If you cast one spell that's a action, that's like say level 2. Even if it's a bonus action, you can't cast another spell unless it's a cantrip.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at you, Misty Step.
how did I not know this? I run 5th edition all the time. I'm serious. Like I never
Yeah,
paid
well, look at
attention to
Garm.
that.
He still doesn't know anything about casters.
My
It's true.
God.
There's a lot of like little rules like that unless because no one bothers reading the whole book.
Yeah.
And like I'll admit a lot of rules end up being I'm the DM, I'm worried about running the game. I'm gonna
Mhm.
trust that you guys read how your classes work
Yeah.
and know the rules because I'm not gonna like read everything for every class.
Well, that's
And
usually how I run it. So that explains
yeah,
why I don't know that.
no, things like that I usually end up learning either through Twitter or like listening to other actual plays and
All right. Well,
finding out rules on the way.
that makes my choice easy then. Let's see. So I'm going to move up 2 steps. I'm going to throw whelm at this thing right here that I tried to score.
Mhm.
So let me. That 22
That hits.
for 13 bludgeoning, and I'm assuming it's not a giant, so no extra damage.
You still get 1d8 extra damage.
Oh.
It's 2d8 if it's a giant. It's 1d8 otherwise.
Oh. See. There you go. Another extra 5.
Excellent.
And
Oh, this is
then-
bludgeoning.
Then I'm bludgeoning, of course. I'm gonna throw a healing word at Deirdre. So, go.
All right.
Am I frozen or did it not? Oh, I see.
You have to
Sorry?
pick the level.
Yeah, I forgot. 7. I should have done it in a second.
Thank you.
7. And I think there's something else, but my turn is done. Go.
All right. So this one doesn't really like the fact that you've singled it out. So it is going to move forward and go after Gelvik. It sends 2 slime attacks your way. That's going to be an 18 and an 11
That's versus who?
for you.
Sorry, I was looking something up. My AC is 18. Also, just a note, when I cast a spell that heals someone else, it also allows me to regain 2 plus the spell's level, so I regain 3 hit points. Of course, I haven't lost any hit points, but just
Okay,
as a
cool.
reminder to myself. So how much damage did I just take?
12 piercing damage.
Ouch.
And you are grappled.
Okay.
Why is it so hard to find the hand?
It's at the end of your wrist, bud.
Thanks, Garb. All right, this one's still charmed. No, it got hit. Does hitting a charmed target make it immediately fail, like break the charm?
I think only if I hit it.
It's usually you or your friends.
Didn't Usis hit it last time anyway?
Yeah, that's why I'm asking.
It can't attack me.
'Cause
And
I'm
it
assuming
has.
it's a charmed person, basically.
It basically has the charmed condition right now.
Yeah, but that's just a condition. So how does it save from that is my question.
It's for 1 minute. I can hang on.
And that's just it.
Let me just.
It's screwed for 1 minute.
Pretty much. I mean, it's only screwed
Just so
if
charmed
it wants
for
to
you for
attack
1
her.
minute.
It just can't attack.
At the end
Yeah.
of each of its turns, it can repeat the saving throw. So wisdom.
Okay, that's what we were looking for. Perfect. All right, so wisdom saving throw 17.
Yeah, that beats my save.
All right,
But that's it at the end of its turn.
Yep. So it just glares at Usis. And this one's pretty far away. But it's going to go there and go after Usis. That's a 20 and an 11. I'm going to assume a 20 hits you for 12 piercing damage.
Yeah, Garm said back in a sec.
Right. I will
Second.
do that for him then. 12. And he's grappled. Excellent. Skeg. These things have become mobile and dangerous.
All right, which ones have been damaged?
The 2 to the south.
Well, that's really far away. So I'd like to do the draggy thing. To 1, 2, to here.
Okay, all of those are shallow.
Alrighty. See how you want to make these shallow.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, and then I'm gonna go, well, Might as well just use the sword since I've got that out. Alright, do not have advantage. 18 and 20.
Both hit.
Mowing the lawn. For a total of 16 damage.
All right. You notice that these things kind of react and bend to the attack, and take only half of what you were expecting them to.
That's just rude.
Your short sword just springs into the wet seaweed,
Alright.
only cutting them a bit.
Let's see here. Whenever you use Flurry of Blows, you gain the... Oh, God. So, whenever I use Flurry of Blows, I also basically get a free disengage, and I get a plus 10 movement speed.
Yep.
So I'd like to use Flurry of Blows, not for the damage. But I guess I'll just punch it, because this will totally do stuff. I feel like one of those missed. With a nat 1 and a 19.
Yeah, your first one hits. The second one, they just move like the kelp aside, and you just splat the water instead.
Good enough. Alright, so that was 1, 2. Yeah, that was 15 before. So I have 55 total.
Oh my god.
Yes.
You do see the stairs going north, by the way.
Okay. Is this a wall over here? Because it just sort of ends abruptly.
Kinda, sorta.
Okay, it looks different from like what's around here.
Yeah, there's something going on that side.
What does it look like?
I'm honestly not sure why they decided to put that there. Eastern to partially enclosed. Okay, so it's hard. Like, the description is really weird. I think there's just 2 rooms in the northern end of the room, but I don't know why they decided to like block it off.
Huh. Okay. I mean, still not as interesting as stairs.
Yeah. Hold on, give me a second. It's also really hard for me to tell what's going on, because there's a GM layer version of the map, which is
Huh.
see-through for me because that's how the GM layer works.
Yeah.
I think there's like a wall there that's supposed to be
Okay.
blocking off that area.
Yeah, that's fine. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 11 total. By the way, has there been any dips?
No, not yet, as far as I can see from your token. Honestly, at this point, I'm just gonna give you guys my version of the map. Because you've
Nice.
reached the edge. And yeah, if you look down in that area,
Huh.
it seems like there's like an underwater, like under the water, there's a wall. And the entrance seems to be like at the bottom.
Why are you on a dip? Garm?
Yeah, Lucy's is swimming, I'm assuming.
I guess.
Did you mean to be swimming?
No.
I mean, the path was there.
Yeah, but
I'm not very smart sometimes.
I mean, Usi's wasn't.
Forward and
Yeah.
splashed into the water.
Oh,
He enjoyed the first swim so much he took another.
Clearly.
I see. I'm just gonna let my party know that it's safe over here. And then I'm gonna go stand nicely in the corner.
Okay.
Which one is grappling me?
The one to the north.
So this one?
Yes.
Okay, it's in range. We've seen bludgeoning and piercing don't do much. Let's see what slashing does to these things. If I can hit. Oh, 17. Sorry, GM.
17
Well,
hits.
and yes, it is booming, so 12 damage.
All right.
Slashing damage.
That actually works. They take the full brunt of the slashing damage.
Okay. Hey guys, you might want to try, slashing at these things. Don't try and poke it or punch it.
Easy for you to say.
I'll
Yeah.
let Whelp know.
I mean, I'll point out someone here has a sword. I imagine with a short sword, you should be able to choose between slashing and piercing. I'm just saying.
Look, man, it just tells me I do piercing damage.
I know, but it makes no sense that you can't use slashing if you outright say you're going to use slashing.
Look,
And,
if I can't cast 2 bonus action spells in 1 turn, you can't use a sword to slash, okay?
that doesn't make sense. Anyways, that's all I can do because I can't move and I don't use bonus action for jack shit.
All right.
It's me. There's a lot of bad guys over there. Not doing that. Nope. Sorry, I should have been looking at my stuff. I'm gonna scrabble my way up onto. I guess this is land.
No, that's still water.
No, that's still water. Great. I'm gonna scrabble my way up on the land.
Also, you're grappled, which means your movement speed is 0.
Oh, son of a bitch.
And they have reach, so you'll be leaving their threatened areas.
Well, I'm gonna stay here.
This one here is the one that's grappling you. While you were away, you got attacked, took some damage.
Yeah. Alright. Let me just bring out the old angle checker for a second here. Marvelous. Alright, I would like to use an attack. I'd like to use Dragon Tongue. I form a swirling fire, blah 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 blah. All of those have to make a dexterity saving throw. With a DC of 11. Really, 11? Oh, my charisma's 10. But
It,
yeah.
So
it should.
the 3 in front of you, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Garm, why is it +2? Was that your proficiency bonus? Because if so, proficiency bonus has gone up.
Oh yeah. So it's still 11.
Okay.
I ended up looking to my spellcasting ability because I actually did have that set up correctly. But yes, thank you.
That was a 22, a 13, and a 21.
Wow.
So half damage.
All right. So 7 damage each.
Excellent. And since these are completely covered in water, they take half of that. So 3 damage.
That was well, that's my turn.
Well, you guys have hit it with all 3 resistances it had. um Okay, so this Kelpie is going to not try and slam you. It is going to try and pull you into the water. So Zio, this is going to be a contested strength check.
Just straight strength?
Yes. Or is it? Yes. Oh god.
$14. I rolled a 10.
I rolled a 2.
Oh my god.
Not a 2, a 12. I rolled a 10. They have a 2 bonus.
Huh.
Either way, they do not manage to pull you underwater and just straining.
Fun fact, I'm stronger than you.
Literal noodle arms.
Noodle arms indeed. And that's its action, so it can't actually do anything else. Galvic.
Well, I'm going to throw Whelm at this one again. So
Okay.
It's very easy to do that, so that's what I'm gonna do.
Meanwhile, Whelm is just
Oh.
like, I can't do
Yeah.
slashing damage.
Uh,
I hope you understand this.
yeah. So that looks like a crit to me.
That is a crit. You rolled roll another 2d. Was it 2d8 for the extra damage?
Also, question. So one of my cleric, one of my cleric class abilities lets
Mhm.
me. It's called Divine Strike. At 8th level, I get the ability to infuse my weapon with divine energy. So once on each of my turns, when I hit with a weapon attack, I can cause the attack to deal an extra 1d8.
Oh, that's probably what you got instead of second. Do you have double attack as? That's probably what
No,
you got
I
instead of that. Yeah.
I don't have a
So you
double
get
attack.
one attack, but you have Divine Strike, which gives you
Okay.
an extra 1d8 radiant damage. So that's
Uh,
going to get doubled as well. So you
yeah.
have another 4d8 worth of
Okay.
damage. I'm gonna click that on here and put the other thing, so you don't have to keep 1d8.
So do you want me to roll, or do you want to?
No, for this turn, just roll it yourself.
Okay.
48.
Yeah, don't trust her to roll
Don't have her
stuff for you.
roll it.
No one trusts my rolls. Excellent. So that'll be 9. Wait.
19
Well,
plus
it's
1
19.
plus 8.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah. So that's
28.
28. So that's 14 damage. Excellent.
Okay, and then I am going to cast Spiritual Weapon,
Ooh. Okay. Fun.
and so let me get it on my sheet here. And so I guess that's the attack roll, a 20. Oh yeah,
that hits.
because my divine smite thing is radiant damage, not just whatever. Anyway, but the spiritual weapon
Oh,
does force
yes.
damage.
Correct. So we'll say the first two are the Divine Strike. So that's 5, 8. So it does take another 4 from that because it is not resistance. Excellent. So
then-
spiritual weapon hits. So that's how much more damage?
Looks like
8 force.
8 force.
Excellent.
And that spiritual weapon looks like a bright, glowing red version of Whelm.
Great. Did I put it where you wanted it, or?
Sure, that's perfect.
All right. Well, that Kelpie is looking pretty bad, or at least bloodied.
And I
you
say,
can-
so there.
Hey, Karu. I
Yes.
just realized something. The Kelpie holding me got hit with Blooming Blade and it moved.
It did, in fact.
I just realized that I'm not used to having Booming Blade. So it takes 2d8 extra damage.
All right, roll it.
4 more thunder damage. Seriously?
All right.
Seriously, roll 20? Can you not?
Right. So this Kelpie is grabbing onto Gelvik. It is going to try dragging you underwater. So contested strength check.
Okay.
Well, I rolled an 8.
19.
Wow.
Well, you see it struggle to pull at you, but you're like, no. Solidly planted legs. This one's like, well, the dwarf is big, well, not big, but heavy, so it's going to try and help its friend by attacking you twice. Of course, I always miss with the second attack. 19 will hit Gelvik, though, right?
Yes, I have an 18 AC.
Excellent. So that's an 11 piercing damage. As it too wraps its seaweed around you. It's apparently sharp seaweed.
Well, you know.
And this one's grabbing Usis, who is already in the water, so it is going to submerge itself and try to bring Lucy's with it. Lucy's, you do still get a strength check. I'd say with disadvantage because you're underwater.
Okay.
Well, in
Oh,
water.
do I need to make a concentration or a con save for my concentration for spiritual weapon?
Spiritual weapon is not a concentration spell.
Oh, that's right. Haha, see, I always forget that.
Anybody got a pineapple? I'm gonna be living under the sea.
Yeah. So it pulls you down and away from the rest. Can't move you too much because half movement when dragging. So the rest of you see Usis just ploop, disappear under the water.
Oh, come on!
Skeg!
Which
Luckily-
one is dragging this dumb idiot asshole?
The one that's technically closest to you.
How damaged is it?
Barely.
Which one's nearly dead, if any?
This one's wounded, followed by that one.
Can't I just like go and cut the bits that are holding Uzis?
You could certainly try. It is now underwater, so it's 10 feet underwater. What do we use for that? Let's just go with that.
That's just fucking rude.
And Usis would be 5 feet underwater. So, nope. One. One square underwater.
Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna go over here and try like cutting the whatever the fuck is holding Uzis.
Okay, so are you going into the water?
I guess I would be closer to here since
Yeah.
Uzis is closer to the surface.
Okay. So you're
Yeah.
gonna use your short sword to try and cut the seaweed.
Cut the idiot free, yes.
All right, give me an attack.
19.
That hits.
You're a dip. That's 8.
All right. Since you're basically trying to saw your sword instead of poke at it, so I will allow that to be slashing. And I'd say 8 is enough to break the whip of seaweed holding Usis down.
This nincompoop. What's the other thing? Damn it. You know, as a bonus action, now that I'm in the water and I think this is a poor idea, I'm gonna take the dodge.
Okay.
And that'll be it.
Excellent. Daedry, you are still captured by this thing who absolutely failed to pull you.
Is Skeg considered in melee with it?
Yes.
Awesome. That means I have advantage on this attack. This piece of shit is
helpful.
Yes, you are. Thank you. 25 to hit.
Hits.
Are you fucking serious? Roll 20.
Oh
Can you?
my god.
8 damage, 7 of it slashing, 1 of it thunder.
All right. Yeah, it looks bloodied
Somehow. And Deirdre just curses at it in Sylvan, saying, "Let me the fuck go!"
For Sam's benefit, when I say something's bloodied, I mean it's about half.
Yeah, I played a lot of 4th edition. I caught.
Yeah, that's where it came from, and we just kept with it. All right,
It works.
Usis, you are about 5 feet underwater.
I'd like to swim back up.
Okay, you swim back up.
Nice. Well, that's not, no.
Disengage!
Sorry, did you say elemental strike? I'm an elemental strike the north one, and I have pack tactics, so I get advantage.
Excellent.
Tactics. 26, 16, 21.
All three hit.
Good. Good. So that's a 2, which means I can re-roll that, and I always, god damn it. Alright,
That's
well,
another 2.
which doesn't mean right. So it's 28 total damage.
All right, so 14 damage.
Whap,
to it.
whap, 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 whap. And that's my
Wet
turn.
slaps.
Blub.
Blub. All right. Oh, I see. All right. Well, Kelpie is going to let go of Daedry. And then go after Usis.
Oh.
You idiot, you were supposed to get away.
I'm going to assume oh, wait, it has advantage. I'm sorry. Both hit.
Oh.
That's a 21 and a 23. Blub, indeed. That's going to be 27 piercing damage.
What? Oh.
Have you not caught on that these guys do a lot of damage?
Oh, they do.
Yeah, I caught on because I'm flying and don't want to fucking do this.
All right, so that's 27 damage for Usis as it wraps around Usis. That's the one to the north now. The one that's looking really wounded. Gelvik.
All right.
You know, Karu, it occurs to me you could use the little draw tool to draw lines in between whoever's grappling.
I should show you guys what my screen looks like and why I don't want to bother with more lines. I can't even see Usis. Well, I think you guys can't either.
No.
No, we can't.
No.
Too small.
Too small.
Too cute of a token.
Yeah, it looks like Piglet.
It does. I posted a screenshot in text voice. All right. So, Gelvik, what would you like
It
to
does look like Piglet. I mean that in a great way. Piglet's my favorite Winnie the Pooh character.
It's
Okay.
I prefer Tigger.
So I'm gonna throw Whelm at this one. agree.
sorry,
I
the
agree,
one
yeah.
in the middle.
Um, actually, this one up here, the one that's
Okay.
grappling Usis right
Here,
now.
your poor kobold friend.
Yeah. So boom. Oh, that's bad. 9. I think I rolled.
Yeah, that's a fail.
Yeah, that's too bad. And then I'm gonna throw out a mass healing word at everybody.
Oh, nice.
Fuck yeah!
So let's do that. And we'll just bump it up. Everybody gets 8 healing, and I get
That's 10 healing.
10.
10 healing. Why 10? Oh,
Because higher level cast.
oh, it didn't add it. Oh, I see.
It's up above.
And then I actually get 6.
Nice. You would also get the 10 from your spell, right? Because that's 6 people.
Yes.
Yeah, but based on his HP, he needs both.
Yeah.
Well,
so
yeah.
I get it all.
I'm just making sure he doesn't forget about the 10.
Yeah. So I'm doing pretty well now. And then that is my turn.
Excellent. This one was grabbing.
Probably me.
Yeah, it was grabbing you. It is going to give one last try to pull you underwater. So give me a strength check. These guys are not very strong.
Oh.
Oh, but you rolled pretty low. That was a 14 versus a 9, so it manages to pull you into the water. And that's its turn. This one is tempted to just help. Yeah, why not? That's going to be a 12 and a 17. I believe those both miss.
Oh, hey, thank you to
Hey.
Goblin Cave for the 4-party raid.
Hey, welcome, guys.
Nice.
Welcome to a party being killed by kelpies.
Yeah.
Which are not horses for some strange reason.
Hey, thanks
This
for the
one
raid,
still-
guys.
This one still has Usis. It is going to keep dragging Usis.
If I was playing my bard, I would be talking about how I'm going to make sushi roll with kelp.
All right. And wait, no, never mind. I made a mistake. This one lost control because Skeg cut it loose. So it's gonna go after Skeg because fuck that guy. So, so it returns to the surface all like aggravated. It's like I had already gotten my lunch. Now you're gonna be my lunch. You had patient defense up, right?
Oh, yes.
So that's gonna be an 11 and a 16.
Bless being a monk, those both miss.
All right, well, Skeg, this thing is back on the surface.
Man,
looking
I'm
very
so used to
disgruntled.
playing sorcerers with like an AC of 13.
And the one that has Usis is to the left. And that's the one that's most wounded.
Well, it hasn't dragged Usis under, though, right?
Not yet, no.
Yet.
It just grabbed Usis.
I'm going to just take the opportunity attack and scoot.
Okay. That's an. Does your patient defense last until the beginning of your turn?
I have no idea how dodge works.
Hey. Dodge.
I think it's till the start of your next turn.
I've literally never used dodge before in a game.
No, where actions in combat dodge until the start of your next turn. Okay, so you do not have patient defense up, which means I rolled. Oh, why did I even bother? I rolled a 9. You're good.
Good one. So do I
The
have
first
advantage?
roll was the lowest. It doesn't matter.
Amazing.
Yep.
Does Usis count as in melee? Sweet. This stupid freaking 18 and 13.
13 misses.
I would like to do 10 piercing.
Okay.
And
Do you want to try using your short sword as a slashing weapon?
I mean, this obviously worked better than when I poked at it before.
It did.
So I suppose so.
All right. It's a bit awkward, but you slice at it. Apparently, the reason that the short swords are piercing damage is because they're meant to be like the like a glad
Gladius?
gladius. Yes.
I thought those were daggers. I've been
So
lied
they're
to my
based off
entire
of the
life.
Roman gladius, which was designed for stabbing thrusts instead of.
Well, yeah, that's because they were crap at forging metals and couldn't make anything longer.
So that's why the short sword has been always considered a piercing weapon, much like the dagger itself.
You can slash with a dagger too, Jesus.
Yeah, but it's I don't know.
But
Um,
where? I'm still
It
gonna
should
punch
honestly
it in the
just be
face.
flavor, whichever way you're attacking.
Yeah, I mean, some people go, well, as long as you have proficiency, then you can probably just decide.
I would like to punch it in the head then.
That works.
8 punch.
You're right. It
And I'm
kind of
just gonna
submerges slightly and mitigates some of that damage.
I'm just gonna go up to the surface. So at least I'm not in the flippin' water.
Okay.
And then I'm good.
Daedry. The one between your friends is it's on its last leg.
Is it be duping?
Not quite.
I was really hoping my buddy would give me advantage again, but no.
Aren't
Hmm.
we? We're still in melee with it.
Not flanking.
Yeah, she needs flanking
Uh,
for that.
Do I want to try and...
I mean, you could get flanking.
That requires going into the water. Fuck that shit. I'm trying to decide if I should try and do more damage or just continue slashing. Things don't seem wise, do they?
That's not a nice way to refer to your party.
It's a plant. What do you think?
I'm gonna go with no. Let's try this. Try it once.
I mean, as far as you can tell, these are sylvan plants, but
Yeah. Ignore the thunder, but please give me a wisdom save on fucker who's already severely injured.
you're gonna hate me, but I rolled a 15.
Further proof Deirdre just sucks at magic. I don't think she's ever hurt anyone with Toll the Dead.
Yeah, once or twice, but you've only rolled like 1 damage when you do.
Yeah, that's happened. I hit, but I do min damage.
Yep.
Well, fuck, that's all I can do. I'm done.
Usis, the one to the north that's really injured, that's the one that's grabbing you.
And I don't like it. Sorry, and I don't like it. I would like to elemental strike at it. I'm gonna
26
reckless
hits.
all my shit. Oh shit, I'm in pack tactics. 26 hits anyway. So that's 11.
Cat, out of the way.
I'm not attacking the cat card. Please, I would never.
That is just enough to kill it.
Excellent.
It just starts to disperse into like little pieces of kelp.
That's sure. Why not?
Ew.
And then I'll attack this one over here.
All right.
So
Are you
that's
moving towards it, or do you have range? You have range.
I have range.
You have
Yes,
range.
I can do this from ridiculous distances.
Are you recklessing?
Yeah. 12.
Okay, that misses.
And 13.
Also misses.
Well, good. And that's my turn.
Well, that one's dead, so it's Gelvic's turn.
Now I'm underwater.
Yes. You are technically 1 square underwater, so there's 5 feet of water above you. I'm assuming for the time being you're fine with the breathing, because D&D characters have insane amounts of
Yeah.
being able to hold our breath, but it's always felt a bit OP, but you know, adventurers.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm going to wow. Well, we've only taken 1 out this entire time. So I think I'm gonna throw a bless on everybody because everybody's within me. So let's do that. And then as my bonus action, I will have the spiritual weapon attack this one.
That one, the one that's holding you is the one to the south underwater. It's also the one that's most injured.
Oh, and I can actually move. I can move that spiritual weapon too, right?
Yep.
So I'll attack that. That's great.
This one, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Um, nice.
Yeah, that hits.
And that is 12 force, 13 divine strike. That's a lot of strike.
Does Divine Strike work on spiritual weapon?
I don't know. Find out. It's
Text say.
says on each of your turns when you hit a creature with a weapon attack. So I think it's not actually a weapon attack, right? It's
No, spiritual weapon
attack.
is
So,
spell.
No, because
12.
it's a spell attack rather than a
Yeah.
weapon attack.
Yeah. Okay. So
Okay.
12. Perfect.
Yeah, so 12 force damage.
All right. Still decent.
Yeah. And then that's it.
So you blessed everyone but yourself.
Right. Yeah, I can only bless 3 people.
Excellent. I'm just going to put the concentration token on you so we know you now have a concentration check.
Okay.
This one is the one that was grabbing you. And since it's still grabbing you, it is going to continue pulling you. Cat, stop that.
Oh, wow. Holy crap.
Half its movement. And that's all it does. This one doesn't really like you guys. It's gonna go down and help soften up the one that's already been taken. So that's gonna be a 14 and a 24, which is a nat 20.
That 24 hits me, of course.
That is going to be 23 piercing damage.
Ow.
This one. Is gonna go after Usis. Or try. Does a 15 hit you?
You think I'd know my... No.
Okay. Okay. So, you know what? It's gonna continue down. Skeg! They've all disappeared underwater.
Which one's holding our resident healer?
The one in the center.
Number 2. As opposed to number 2.
It is also the one that was the most injured.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Stupid flipping people. Just get out of the flipping water. Holding your breath is con based, right?
Correct.
There's a friggin' dwarf. He'll be fine. All right, I'm gonna attack the kelpie.
All right, so are you diving into the water yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. You have disadvantage on your attack.
Yeah. 14 and 10.
Thanks to that +1, the first one hits.
That'll be 8.
All right.
Stupid friggin'.
Were you aiming for the piece of kelp that was holding?
No. He's a frickin' dwarf.
Oh.
I just figure he has a higher constitution than Tiny Kobold does, so. Listen, you said he was almost dead.
Yeah. It's fair. Just asking. All right. Anything else?
I'm not going to use Flare of blows, but I am going to punch it.
Mm-hmm.
For 14.
That hits.
Amazing. For 7 bludgeoning.
All right. This is just slow-mo punch underwater.
This is like the best cinematic punch you've ever seen.
Daedry, they seem to be withdrawing.
Deirdre just sighs because they're taking the dwarf with them, jumps in the water, dives down. Hey, look, I'm flanking, which means that negates the disadvantage.
It's true.
So I'm just going to attack this thing.
Nice.
I'm going to assume that a 29 hits.
Yes.
So 8 slashing and 3 thunder.
Okay.
And
That's
now booming blade is attached to it.
Yep. I had to mentally do the whole thunder and lightning separation because you guys are
Thunderbolt and
underwater.
lightning?
Thunder does not do any effect underwater. It
No, I wouldn't. Thank you, Garm. Thank you for doing that. I appreciate you.
Usis, you are now free. They have given up on you because they found something tastier.
I don't know how to feel about that. I'm not quite sure how I do my fire lacing underwater, but I'm gonna keep doing it because the DM hasn't stopped me yet. So I'm gonna elemental strike the ever loving shit out of this one. And I get my tactics on it, so I'm not gonna bother recklessing. It's a
Okay.
nat 20,
Which
20.
Sorry, I had a cat in front of me face. Which one did you go for?
This one.
Okay. Perfect.
So that's 2 nat 20s and does a 25 hit.
Yes.
So that's.
Usis is done with these guys.
I was born done with these guys. Alright, so that's 18, 27, 34 damage. I'm a dragon. Rawr.
Not yet.
All right.
Alright, and that's. Yeah, that's my turn.
Excellent. Gelvik, you're being dragged to their lair.
Well, I think. Is anybody really hurt other than me?
I think mostly you.
Okay. Just making sure. Okay.
Because either that or punch the thing behind you.
Yeah, I think I'm just
think-
gonna attack.
I think there's 3 of you that are mostly about the same percentage.
Yeah. I'm just gonna use Whelm to try to hit the thing.
Which one are you going for? The one you're in melee with, or the one you're?
The one I'm in melee with.
Okay.
This one right here.
All right. So 16 hits.
Okay, and what's that? 18. What's the 3?
That's just
If you were using it two-handed.
Oh, that's right. I
Yeah.
keep forgetting. So 10 is the divine strike, so it's radiant, and 8 is
Right.
bludgeoning.
And you did forget to activate the bludgeoning, the extra damage from Whelm. So roll another d8.
Oh, sorry.
It's all right.
1.
Oh, okay.
Excellent.
Tink.
And then and then I have my spiritual weapon right there
Yep.
that can also take a swing at it. And so that's a 15,
Hits.
and that is 10 force damage.
Excellent.
Of course, the
With-
divine strike, which doesn't apply, maxes, but whatever.
Yeah, it's fine because it had 10 hit points. Well, it had 9 hit points left, so it is now disintegrated into kelp.
Oh, excellent, good. Oh, and now I also see some. That's why it thinks I don't have second level spell slots remaining.
Oh, because it keeps.
Yeah.
Because I
Yeah.
hit it and I kept. Yeah. Okay. I actually have 2. I've only cast 1 second level spell. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I
keep
basically
track of that.
programmed this second one to.
Yeah,
Not
that's the problem
use.
with spiritual weapon. You have to kind of like program it aside for the
Mhm.
subsequent turns, or else it just keeps taking your spell
Yeah.
slots.
Yeah, it's fine.
All right.
I was wondering. I'm like, what the heck? Oh, now I see. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So this one's still dragging you, and it's just gonna keep going, which I think. Skeg, you get an attack. on
Excuse
this
me,
one.
bitch. Get back
Nice.
here.
Yep, that hits. Do you have Sentinel?
I don't know what that is, so probably not.
Okay. Sentinel is a feat, which
I have 2
Let's-
feet.
it lets you prevent someone from moving when you hit them with a
Ah,
bonus action.
2 feet. They are both right.
Reaction.
That's why I stumble.
True.
And not the copious amounts of alcohol that are running through your veins at all times.
True.
All right, this Kelpie is going to go after Gelvik. That's going to be a 20 and a 14. Huh. Just 7 piercing damage.
Excellent. Well, I mean, you know.
Could be worse.
Could be worse.
Skeg! Your new friend is being taken
No.
deeper and deeper.
Not. Wait, shit. Which one is it? The top one or the bottom one?
Well, now both of them have him grappled.
Oh my god.
The bottom one is barely holding itself together.
1, 2, 3. All right, come on, you. Hell yeah, bless.
Yeah, those both hit.
Yeah, 21 and a 19 for.
I will say the first
16.
attack actually kills it, so
Mm.
you could,
Oh,
if you still have movement, you could go after the other one.
of course I still have movement.
It
I
was a-
normally have 45 movement.
Yeah, I know. So now you have half of that.
All right, so second attack for
Excellent.
second Kelpie. How's this one doing?
It's not yet bloodied, but it also looks like it's so done with all this.
I mean, that's fair.
Yes, I understand the feeling.
I am also done with this.
Yeah, that hits.
I just take my fist, put the middle finger up, and then slam it in its face.
You leave a finger-sized hole in its forehead.
That's how you punch things, right? Right, Deirdre?
No. Okay, gonna. No, roll 20. Just fucking fuck. I hate you sometimes, roll 20. I love you, but I hate you sometimes for doing weird, glitchy things.
Daedry, you hear the last Kelpie going in Sylvan. Okay, I'll leave you alone. Just get out of here.
Yeah. Deirdre swims forward a bit, surfaces, and calls out to everyone. It's giving up. It's saying to go away. Let's just leave. We don't have to kill everything. And then she's going to double move to swim a bit more.
All right.
And I can't click done because roll 20 glitched out, so you'll have to click it for me. Thank you.
Disease.
I want to kill, but I have been instructed not to. So I'm going to drag myself up onto the shore and wait until kill. And that's my turn.
All right, Gilvik. So it has free action. Let go of you. The rope of seaweed around you has loosened enough that you can like.
Well, wait,
pull
wasn't the
yourself
one that
out.
was actually grabbing onto me wasn't it killed?
Yeah, but the other one also attacked you on this turn and
Ah,
managed to.
okay. Oh, I didn't make a con save for that.
There is no con save. It's just if it hits you, you're grappled.
Oh,
Concentration.
but it did damage, so I've got
Oh,
concentration. on my-
concentration. Right. Yes. Sorry. Go for it.
No,
Yeah,
it's
we don't
okay.
have that API on
I
there.
forgot.
Yeah, we haven't played this game in a while.
La la. Okay. It's the DC.
It would probably be
It was
10.
it's 10 or the damage,
Or the
whichever is
damage.
bigger, right?
Uh,
It's half
you only
damage.
took
Yeah,
yeah, you only took 7,
I
so it
took
would be
7.
10.
Yeah. Okay. Oh boy. Well, what do you think? Do I want to keep pursuing this bastard, or do I want to get away? Hmm.
It's the Kelpies are not evil. Oh yeah, they are evil. Kill it.
Okay, I'm
Wow,
definitely gonna kill it. Look,
Whelm doesn't like
Whelp told me.
evil creatures.
Oh, and look, Whelp.
Wow.
Whelp maxed that out. There you go.
Holy shit.
Yes.
So 12 bludgeoning and 24 radiant.
Yeah, Whelm has a problem with evil creatures apparently. Great. You're missing the 2d8 from the
Oh.
weapon itself.
12.
Wow.
I thought you programmed that in, Karu.
I did. It hasn't been unticked. I think.
It's
Well, why didn't you just tick it then when you programmed it?
oh,
I
it's
thought I did.
yeah, it's okay. That's fine.
All right, so let me just do this. This is 24 non-halved. And then you rolled 12.
Right.
Okay,
Plus-
it's
plus- Is it gone?
no, but it looks very wounded.
Did you get the other? So it did. Then there's
Yeah, because
the
you had 12 bludgeoning plus 12 from the other one, and it's
Right.
halved, so that's
so
12.
12 plus the okay, got it. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. And then I will surface, I suppose, if it's not.
Yep, you can do that.
Okay.
Usis, were you holding your action to kill?
No.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I should have been, but I'm not. I didn't say it, so.
Mm-hmm.
He
All
followed
right.
directions.
He followed directions. Well, Kelpie tried to disengage, and you guys weren't having any of it. So it is just gonna go after Gelvik, I guess.
Oh, I
Does
should have used my
that-
spiritual weapon. Forgot about it.
How dare you?
I know it was off my screen, so I didn't.
I think you can only move it 20 feet, so...
Oh, yeah, so I wouldn't be able to do anything.
First attack is a 19, second attack is a 10,
First one hits.
11 piercing damage.
Okay.
Skeg, your turn. Yes, con save for Bless.
Yep.
No!
Oh, Bless is gone.
Rip, bless.
Wah, wah.
Wink wonk. Bing bong.
11 misses, 17 hits. Cat, could you please
A
not?
9.
Okay,
Dead yet?
not quite.
Ah,
The cat wants
14
to get in
just
on the
hits.
action.
Me
And
too,
it's-
buddy.
And it's the punch that finally disintegrates the Kelpie into kelp.
I punched the fucking plant to death.
You punched the plant to death.
That poor
Excellent.
Kelpie.
I
Yeah.
just surface and go, woohoo, blood fight.
You could have left it alone.
While you're after you punch it, you do notice that there's like this like underwater cave. That there seems to be some like glinting things inside.
Well, now it's time to find out if there's a flippin' trident under the friggin' ocean. Because, I mean, to be fair, if I'm going to put a trident, I'd show it in the ocean too.
Okay. So you go down into the cave and
Yeah, trident.
you find scattered among the lair 600 gold pieces, another piece of jewelry, and a suit of chainmail that seems intact despite being in this muddy water.
Snap. I just surface. Guys, I'm rich. I found gold.
I like your descriptions, you.
Listen, if it has survived in that water for
Oh,
this
God,
long,
yeah.
it is totally fucking magic.
Yeah.
Adding it to the list.
Stay-
Stainless steel still rusts. I promise.
Then
Is
why
there-
is it called stainless pie? Oh,
Because it rapidly forms oxides with the air around it, thus making it more resistant to corrosion.
I'm just gonna
Bitch,
assume.
this is literally my day job. Don't fight me on this.
I'm a man with a Twitter account. I'll fight anybody on anything.
Twitter? Really? I've seen you on Tumblr.
Shut up.
That's even worse.
I mean, yes, but
Don't get me started on Reddit. All right, so you guys are cleaning out the layer of things and then heading north out of this blub blub water.
Hey. When I was
Yes.
going for the blub blub stairs, I saw a blub blub door. What is this?
It's basically two layers. We'll just say they both have the things kind of spread
Okay.
out.
Mm.
It's basically there are two houses.
Hey, Usi. Door.
There's two doors actually. One leading to the north, which is made of steel or some kind of thick metal looking. It does not have a handle or anything. It's just flat on this end, on the side. And the one to the east looks like a normal door.
I would like to open the one to the east.
By the way, Whelm is still giving off the hey, there's secret shit, right?
Sure.
Yeah, all the time.
Okay.
I didn't forget about that at all.
Which is why I in fact brought it up. Because
Ah.
it seems like if there's no door handle, there should be some secret shit going on.
The
No,
brain
it's just a normal
chamber.
door.
Tell me about the brain chamber, Carb.
The stone corridor that
Oh.
you've been traversing changes abruptly. What? Oh, interesting.
It looks like a brain. What do you want?
Yeah, it does look like a
So-
brain.
So this whole corridor you just opened up is made of metal, like a light-colored metal. It is spinning. It is a spinning cylinder.
Fucking Inception shit.
It is painted in a dizzying black and white spiral pattern,
Oh my god.
and it glistens as if coated with some substance, not surface. I mean, it is a surface. It is coated with some substance.
Amazing.
I'd like to run into it.
I'm
Ah.
gonna float in after the
Okay,
idiot.
so I'm reading the description now. So the first part here is basically just normal stone, and then where it changes to that like weird thing on the
Brain.
map,
Oh, that's the spinning
that's the
cylinder.
30. Yeah, it's 30-foot long cylinder
okay.
that is spinning.
Which direction?
What?
Oh, God damn it.
Counterclockwise. 10 feet in diameter. Okay.
So it's
Spinning
spinning to the
counterclockwise.
left.
God damn it, Hobbs.
So what happens when
Okay.
I enter the brain chamber?
You immediately slip on the oil that it is coated in.
Oh. And then
And
just like
start-
slide sadly on the inside as it rotates.
Yeah, basically.
Right. As the sad sack of potatoes is slipping, I'd like to fly through the tunnel.
I think what I'm gonna do is back up and I'm gonna run and jump and I'm gonna try to slide through the entire
Oh no.
length of it and grab
Oopsies while
Ooses
you're at it.
as I do that. Yes.
Oh no.
Okay. At the same time that Skeg went flying.
Sure.
Yeah, we just both took a running start. I flew and he slid.
Sam, I deeply appreciate this terrible idea.
Also, Karu.
Mhm.
Karu. Am I supposed to see what I'm seeing?
The
Oh,
little
don't
break
worry.
there,
I'm just
yeah.
getting to that. What
I'm worrying.
I'm also just gonna say Deirdre is watching all this with arms crossed, being like, there's another door we could check, guys.
Yeah,
Okay,
one
so
right
while
here.
she's doing that, and the rest of you are passing through this thing, Skeg, you're the first to notice that there's someone peeking through this slit. It looks very much like an arrow slit. And
I
you
think-
see him knock a fire arrow
Mm.
and shoot it into the oil-covered barrel.
Wait a minute.
And then everything goes
Wait.
boom.
Wait. What is it aiming for? Is it aiming for me?
No, it is aiming for the floor of the barrel of covered in oil.
God damn it. You sure it's not? Because I have fucking deflect missiles.
No. He's not aiming for you that is flying in the center. He's aiming for the ground.
Okay.
And all three of you who are in it take there's no save for this. You guys are just in the fire.
Oh crap.
7 fire damage.
Oh, that's it? Okay.
Yeah, I rolled really low.
Yeah.
That's why we don't trust her to roll anything, Sam.
So we'll say that's not Usis and Skeg because he basically waits. Skeg is going to be a bit further ahead because
Yeah.
Skeg is fast.
It's Hobbs, shut up.
And we're going to roll initiative.
Whiny bastard.
Oh.
You're in timeout because keep beating mittens up.
Oh, again?
Wah, wah.
What? Wow. Okay. Daedry, you just saw this whole thing light up. The whole inside of the cylinder is now fire.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. Can I just point out, despite Deirdre being a caster, her available spells are shit.
What are they?
Shit. Like, basically no damaging shit. Actually, I think her only damaging spell is Inflict Wounds. Deirdre's like, oh, fuck. Fuck, I can't see anything through there. I can't cast anything through there.
Skeg, you also hear him, this male, shout out, we have intruders. Lock the shutter. Prepare to defend.
Oh, I just...
Was that in common?
Yes.
Okay.
This doesn't require me to see.
Beautiful. Is it
30
Toll the
foot-
Dead?
No. You created it doesn't say it requires seeing. So a 30-foot cube. So I could cast it like, say, that. And hopefully hit whoever just did the shouting. And whoever they're shouting to.
Did the shouting move up, down, or further east?
He was looking to the north.
Okay. They
So
went up.
Karu,
Yeah.
it's going to be a 30-foot cube here to here, okay?
Okay.
So, anyone I hit in that cube is going to have to make a wisdom saving throw. If they fail, they are charmed by me.
Wisdom saving throw.
Mm-hmm. So, unless they have advantage, they failed. And they failed. My DC is 15.
Great. Let's
Wait,
pretend we don't
werewolf?
see that. Uh,
Snarla.
uh, great. So they're both charmed.
Incapacitated and have a speed of 0.
Once Deirdre does that, she tells her allies, if you see our enemies, don't attack them immediately if they're not moving. Okay? Don't attack them. Please. And then she's gonna try and look at this clusterfuck in front of her and try and figure out how the fuck she's getting through. Because it's on fire.
Yep. It sure is.
She's gonna take 6 seconds to decide what to do, and I'm gonna end my turn.
All right, Usis. You're on in a very bad place.
What else is new?
You take 3 fire damage.
All right.
God, you're covered in oil too.
Of all the people who could be covered in oil and on fire, I am the least bad one for that to happen to.
I guess, Mr. Firelacer?
I would like to run up here while still on fire and move open the door.
Okay. They did not get to lock it because it hasn't been their turn yet. So you open the door and you see a female elf
Not
just
moving?
standing there, not
All right.
moving.
I'm going to wait here, and if any motherfucker moves, they get an elemental bolt of fire to the face.
Are you still on fire, by the way?
I'm gonna put myself out instead.
No, I'm just wondering, are you still on fire? Or is
Yes.
that just like stop when you're out of the tunnel?
In his case, yes, because
I-
he fell and
Oh, right.
Yeah,
yeah, he had oil on him.
I'm a very oily boy. It's my turn.
All right, well, he just sits there and waits, catatonic. And so does she. So, Skeg, you take 3 damage. Fire damage.
Oh no. I was at full health. We're fine. Wave. Nothing.
Nothing. The other guy is holding his... What is he holding? Oh, a heavy crossbow. And it's just like... The heavy crossbow is like low, like his hands have gone slack. He hasn't quite let go of it, but he's just staring ahead.
Okay. Charm normally ends if someone does damage to it, right?
Correct.
Yes, that's why Deirdre told you not to attack them.
Can I just take his crossbow?
Yes, you can just take his crossbow. He doesn't stop you.
This is beautiful. Does the elf have a weapon?
She had just no, she doesn't have anything visible.
The frowny face.
Yeah, she has, like, if you look at her, she has it looks like there's a wand on her, like she has a wand holster.
Oh my god.
But that's it, because
Okay.
she hadn't had time to react.
All right, so that was 4 movement. You're just gonna go 5. Can I swipe the wand while we're at it?
Sure.
6.
I'm sorry for ruining this encounter, Karu.
I'm not.
1, 2, 3,
I'm not
4,
sorry.
5, 6.
As
Does
far
this
as you
look
can
like a
tell, this
magical
area,
weapon?
no, it's just a arcane focus.
Well, it's about to be an arcane focus on fire because I'm chucking it in a cylinder.
Okay. Other than that, this room has like a couple of benches, a table. On the table, you see a couple of candlesticks that are lit, I guess, and a book.
Don't need no books where we come from. I would chuck this crossbow in the cylinder, but I feel like it would go off and that would go poorly.
Well, it's been fired. Well, he probably reloaded it.
Yeah.
All right, Gelvik, you take 3 fire damage,
Okay.
and you were sliding kind of like a surfer person, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you basically made it to the other side, and I mean, your boots are kind of on fire where they still have a bit of oil on them, but you're not in a bad shape, and like Lucy's was.
Okay. Um. Whoops. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to cure wound myself.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say heal.
That's fair.
Gotta heal the healer for 17. Nice.
uh, and I think that's all I'm gonna do
Okay.
at this point.
So you haven't heard combat from the other side of the flaming sphere.
Awesome.
Cylinder.
So Deirdre seeing the sliding thing that Gilvik did seems to work.
Mhm.
She's gonna take a couple steps back and then is going to run and try and do the same thing as quickly as possible.
Okay. So you go through the flaming chamber
Don't have much of a choice.
and take 7 fire damage
Okay.
and make it out to the other side.
Okay.
And you need to give me a concentration check on your hypnotic pattern.
Okay. I'm really hoping I make this, guys, because then we can tie these guys up. 11. So I'm good.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Deirdre
So you guys.
looks in and is like, hey, guys, how about we tie them up before the hypnotic pattern runs its course?
You guys
And
have have basically a turn because these guys are just standing there. I'll let you guys move in whatever order you want.
I think somebody other than me should try tying them up. Y'all ever try to tie a rope with claws?
I'll tie this one up.
Okay. So you guys tie them up. I'm just gonna assume
I'm
turn
just gonna
order is gonna go away for now.
I'm just
I'm
gonna
just gonna
position
take
myself.
the bolt off
Uh-huh.
That's fair.
and chuck it in the fire.
Lucius, are you opening the door?
No, I'm positioning myself there.
Oh, okay.
Do you want a sleight of hand check or something for the rope?
No, no, they're not stopping you, and as long as you're gentle with it, you're not technically attacking them. So they just sit there while you tie them nicely. It lasts for a minute, so you have a minute to basically secure them. So I'm
Okay.
not gonna.
I'm not just tying his arms, I'm tying his legs too.
Cool.
Yeah, and now they're weaponless, so we're
yeah,
fine.
like they aren't a threat at this point.
I guess
Yeah.
I'll tie this one if Deirdre isn't.
Okay. I'm just going to go to the door and listen.
Okay. You don't hear anything on the other side.
Okay. So,
A minute later, these guys snap out of it, realize what's happening, and the guy to the south goes, "Don't hurt her. You can do whatever you want with me, but don't hurt her." She's like, "No, don't hurt him."
Oh my god.
we're not going to hurt either of you. That's why I did that spell. Just sit quietly.
Who are you people?
I'm Uzi's.
I'd like to be drunk.
You may call me Deirdre. May I have your names?
My name is Snarla, and that's Burkett.
All right.
All right, where's the trident?
Where's
Not here. This is just our home. Thieves.
Do you realize there's a giant burning barrel outside your home?
That's our security system. Yes.
Ah, I see it worked very well.
It has stopped burning, by the way. The flames have died down by now.
So, since nothing has happened by this door, Lucy, open the door just so we can make sure no one else is going to show up.
You open the door, and like she said, this is, a room. This place is beautifully decorated. Its floor is covered by fine rugs, the walls by erotic tapestries and shimmering curtains. The ceiling has an intricate mosaic depicting a summer sky dotted with fleecy clouds. In the northeast corner is a large and lavishly covered bed strewn with more cushions. Next to it, on a low table, is a buffet of sweetmeats, cakes, and other delicious looking food. In the northwest corner of the room is a brass bound oak chest.
Honestly, I don't feel like robbing these people. Let's just move.
I saw nothing. I feel like they're just gonna enjoy being tied up a little too much though, but you do you.
Let's just get out of here.
I'm just gonna like put an arrow or something like that could be used to untie each other or cut through the rope in the middle. So it'll still take a bit,
Mm-hmm.
but they'll get there eventually. It'll be fine.
Who has the biggest passive perception?
Mine's 17.
16.
Not me.
So Deirdre.
All right. Daedry, you notice that Snarla doesn't seem all that worried about being tied up.
Okay. Deirdre just gives her a look and is like, as long as you don't bother us, we won't bother you. Remember that. And then closes the door. All right, let's get through.
Well, the oil has burned away. While it is still a bit slippery because burnt oil isn't much better than oil. And it is still turning in circles, but you guys have figured out more or less how to pass through it.
All right, we have one door left to check. Let's go.
Surfer dude.
Whee!
Whee!
And you start heading north.
Yep. Hey, Usi.
Oosie's gonna hurt himself.
I'd like to run full on into the door and shoulder slam it.
Oh no.
Okay.
Deirdre's just watching this with a grin.
You shoulder slam it and it opens.
What?
Into another door.
No.
You notice that on the northern side of the door you just opened, there is actually a handle. Because this side needs to be pulled instead of pushed. You also notice that the edges of this door are flangled so that they overlap the edge of the door frame. And they are thick metal doors.
Right, which means it probably opens this way.
It does.
Do you mean
You know-
flanged?
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Or flared even.
Um,
I don't like that these are really thick. I'm just gonna chill out in the cylinder hallway until you guys open the door.
Yeah, Deirdre's just gonna take one step back.
I'm just gonna stick my head out.
Usis, before you go opening that door, do you want me to heal you a little bit?
it should be fine.
Yes, please heal him.
Usis, step over here for a minute.
I will step over here for a minute.
All right. Usis gets a bunch of healing back.
17.
Yep.
Alright, time to throw it all away by shoulder slamming the door.
I thought it was a pull door.
No, the second door behind the first door is exactly the same as the first
Oh,
one.
okay.
Is
Oh.
Uzi doing a running start?
Yes, that's why I'm all the way back here.
We at least left a pass for him. Okay,
I
Uzi,
sense a pattern.
Switch shoulders this time.
I would like to switch shoulders. Ah.
I would like to run after him in case there's another door.
Uh-oh.
I did it! All right.
Ah,
Right. So let me find the description. Oh, there's no readout text. Nice. So what you see is there's a more well, the floor of the area you guys are entering is dry. However, past the like the lip here, what you see is this like domed shape, and you see water on the outside.
I think we found the bubble that you were
Mhm.
talking about earlier.
And it leads, what's that, 30 feet in and then expands into a large bubble like dome that's pretty high. I can't.
Did we
Also,
lose Carter
Cara,
there?
do we still have the GM layer set to visible?
What?
we can't see the GM layer actually.
You can never see the gym layer. Why is
Well,
that?
you made the one visible in the other room for the pathway,
Right.
so I didn't know
Can-
if that extended.
You should be able to see here, like the edge of the
Yeah.
bubble.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure that wasn't from like when we did it in the other room.
No. This is basically part of the map. I haven't touched anything on this one. But yeah, the like slightly discolored area is basically indicating where the edge of this bubble is.
Okay.
And the outside of the bubble is just water that is boiling.
Of course it's boiling.
Ahead of you is a huge giant crab that snaps its pincers as it moves in front of what looks like a chest.
All right, time to do this.
Is it a trucker?
Everyone ready?
I think we'll roll initiative now before you guys go in because the crab is absolutely ready for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
It
What
also
with our
can't-
stealthy door opening techniques?
Yeah. Boof, boof, boof. Really subtle.
Ah, that's the third time I've rolled a frickin' 2 for initiative.
Amazing.
Why does Deirdre always want to go first?
I don't know.
Bloodthirst?
No, not really. Okay.
To stop
Maybe
us
she's-
from the bloodthirst?
2, 3. So the area forward is still safe for us, right?
Yes. It's just a tunnel. It's like
Mm.
10 feet tall at the like center, but it's top is dome shaped.
Okay, so that's my full movement. I am going to stay here and I'm going to just prepare Toll the Dead until either one of my allies hits it or it moves close to me.
Okay. All right,
So-
Mr. 45 feet of movement.
I would like to know what, like, is the wall of this tunnel solid? Like, is it thick
Of-
glass or is it like a bubble and you could stick your arm through?
This one, as far as you can tell, I mean, from visual, it's like there's nothing there. As far as you can tell, there's just water
Oh,
held
the
back.
the water is forming the tunnel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I like poke it? Does my hand go through?
You poke it, and it feels slightly elastic. Like
Oh.
it has a bit of a give to it. It's also uncomfortably hot when you touch it.
Ow. All right. Don't be poking holes in the walls.
No, really?
I don't
But
want you
yeah,
for
it's
your sake.
soft, seems resilient.
Yeah, all right. I'm just gonna bomb rush the rest of the way through then.
All right.
And fuck it. I'll double move. How come I can't see? Well, I can kind of see, I guess.
Because you're not the one holding the light.
Yeah, but I have dark vision.
You should be able to see. Yeah, still see. It's just darker.
Alrighty.
Oosies. Enemy
Whoa.
crab.
Giant enemy crab. Based on historically accurate Japan, here's a giant enemy crab. Oh, I'm so happy. Thank you. Thank you, Karu. I'm glad I'm here today. I'm glad I get to. Oh, it's a good day. It's a good day to be me. It's a good day to exist. Yes. Yes, 55 feet. We did it. It's time.
Also, those pincers look really weird.
I would like to kill. I'm just gonna use all three elemental strikes. I want to get a little bit closer before I engage full murder. 27,
Mm.
20,
He says as he crits.
17, because I didn't call recklessing, but that's okay.
All three hit.
Beautiful kill. Everything dies. Giant enemy crab. Giant enemy crab. The claws can cut through a tank. Oh, I'm okay. So that's 30 damage.
All right. You do 30 damage to the crab.
And Karu, it got
Yes.
hit by an ally, so I'm going to use Toll the Dead now.
Okay.
And do fuck all damage. I bet. Oh, well, it still does. Yeah, Sam, this is what I deal with Deirdre and magic just all the time.
It has a -1 to its wisdom. I rolled
Yep.
a 16 total.
Yep. Welcome to Deirdre and her magic. She sucks at magic. She knows magic. She sucks at it.
All right.
She
well,
knows just enough to know that she's really bad at it.
Unless I use inflict wounds, then it's terrifying.
It has reach, unsurprisingly. A huge thing this thing could not otherwise. Okay, so that's going to be a 19 for Skeg.
That actually hits.
Great. That's 28 bludgeoning as he snaps his pincers and grapples you. Does it have 2 attacks? How do you not have 2 attacks? What the fuck? Who puts it?
With that amount of damage, I'm not complaining.
Yeah.
Yeah, but economy of action, dude. All right, Gelvik, it's your turn. This thing is so fucked.
I'm gonna go to there, and I'm going to cast Guardian of Faith,
Mm-hmm.
which makes an enormous spectral guardian appear, and it's
Where do you want to put it?
so the spell says any hostile creature that moves to a space within 10 feet of the guardian for the first time on a turn must succeed on a dexterity saving throw, take 20 damage. So does that mean I need to put it and then like make the thing come toward me, or if I place it next to it,
It would
Is it-
technically be, it would start its turn in the space and take the damage.
so it will take the damage because it specifically says that moves to a space within 10 feet of the guardian. I'm just like wondering how specific we're gonna. I think the
Yeah,
idea of
so
the guardian is it kind of stands in front of me all the time, and then when
Yeah.
something malevolent comes to attack me, it gets hit by this thing.
Honestly, I would say it would still take it on the first turn.
Okay.
Because first turn or first time on a turn. Yeah. I think the idea is as long as something is within 10 feet of the guardian, it takes the damage.
Okay. I mean, that's what it seems like, but I mean, I don't know. It's worded
Yeah,
a little bit odd.
yeah.
So let's put it like right here, right next to it, so that it's already kind of in that space.
All right, you get a gargoyle.
Awesome. Awesome, that's good. And then let's see who's near me. I suppose it might be a good idea to throw out another mass healing.
Your party's pretty banged up.
That was already a 4th level spell, though.
Mass healing word
Oh.
is 3rd level.
Which means you cannot cast it.
Yeah, but it's not.
Oh, that's
a
right. I
cantrip.
forgot. Oh yeah, forgot. Okay.
Cantrip
Well
only.
then I believe I am done.
Okie doke. Daedry. Somehow, this giant stupid crab managed to save against your spell.
Deirdre is not surprised in the slightest. This thing has reach, but at the same time, Deirdre is only good at stabbing things.
Mm-hmm.
So she's going to go here. And stab this piece of shit.
Okay.
Or at least attempt. 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
12 damage. See, this is why Deirdre just uses her glorious glaive. She just doesn't do magic.
All right.
And that's all I can do.
Skeg. You've been grappled.
This blighter hits kind of hard.
Kinda.
It's probably gonna try to eat you next time. So
Yeah, well, I'll poke it in the wrist, and maybe its claws will just pop off. 18 and 22.
Okay. I honestly don't know how it works if you have reach but are grappling.
It's obviously close enough to me.
Yeah, I guess you can attack the claw. That's just so weird. All right, sure, both hit.
You're the one that decided to grab me.
Yeah, I guess it would have to not grab you to be like far enough away to not. I don't know. It's weird.
Its long ass spindly arms are over here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. I'm not gonna try and stun it. This thing's probably got constitution like larger than when I am old.
How old are you?
I don't know. 25.
I don't think things in 5th edition can have a 25 in any of their stats normally. That misses.
Alright, 14 misses. I'm just gonna yell insults at it.
Usis.
Good. It is time for unfathomable levels of kill.
Have you suddenly discovered new powers within yourself?
No, I'm not changing the subclass. I know why I never bothered to do it, because I went, wow, both of the subclasses available to me are trash. And then just never picked between them because they both suck.
Yeah, for listeners, he was typing out, "You all love and respect me. Would you believe Usis doesn't have a subclass?"
A 9th level character, just no subclass. Don't worry about it. But yes, as much as I love Incarnate, Last of the Lacers, the subclasses, especially the Fire Lacer exclusive one, are fucking terrible. So yeah, I'm gonna cast Scorch. Well, I'm going to initiate the form Scorching Flare.
Mm-hmm.
The next time I hit a creature with an elemental attack during its form's duration, my fire flares they do a shit ton. They do 2d10 extra fire damage. Wait, Yeah, they do 2d10 fire damage. Not really extra, because I don't normally. Anyway, and I'm going to reckless attack at this motherfucker, which is going to give me advantage on it. So that's 22.
Hits.
20, the bonus damage is going to be on that first one there. And
Mhm.
27.
Yeah.
Right, so first attack.
That 27's a crit, right?
Yep.
Yeah. This is just the first attack with the extra fire damage.
And the crit. So that is a total of, let's see, 23, 31, 43, 49 damage.
Oof. All right.
And
Sure.
it's not and it has to, oh, sorry, at the start of its turn it'll have to give me a constitution saving throw. Which is now, because my turn's over.
Excellent. So first, it's I believe Dex for the.
Yep. My DC's spell save is 15.
It's a 14.
Okay, so it takes 20 radiant damage.
Ow. Okay. And then I need to do a con saving throw.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
that
a
passes.
23.
Ouch.
By
So it
double.
takes half.
Does it take half all
Yeah.
life? No.
On a failed save, unsuccessful, the form ends. Okay.
Yeah, no, I get it. Nothing happens.
It's still on fire though, which I
No.
believe does. What?
Because it passed that save.
Oh, okay. You have to maintain basically the thing.
Yeah.
Maintain it being on fire.
Okay,
Yep.
cool. All right. So awesome. That means it's
Karu,
yes.
can I use one of my lucky dice, actually? To make it re-roll
Sure.
that?
Sure.
Give me another constitution.
14.
Alright.
It's gonna go after Daedry next with its free claw. And hit, because I don't think 24. All right. So she takes 20 bludgeoning damage and is now caught in its claws. It is looking pretty badly wounded, however. So, Gelvik.
So are we. What's its reach?
10.
So I'll stop there.
It also has both of its claws busy right now.
Yeah. I am just gonna throw Whelm at it.
Okay.
11 misses.
Mm-hmm. Bounces off its head.
Yeah, and then
You see
I'll...
the little stalk eyes just lower a bit and then come back
yeah.
up.
Then I'll throw a mass healing word at everybody. I think everyone's in range. So a 6 healing to everybody,
Excellent.
except I get 5. And then that's my turn.
All right. So I think Zio would never forgive me if I roll for her.
I'm actually going to step away for a second, so I'll be right back.
My turn?
Yeah. "24 to hits, and that's 15 total damage. It is still up, but it looks even worse off. Skag. Pie.
I was muted. Good job, me. Stab, stab.
13 misses, 18 hits.
Alrighty. For 10 piercing.
Okay.
How's this thing doing?
Still up. You
Could
can
it
feel
not?
the grip weakening.
I'm going to flurry of blows.
That was in character. Both.
17 and 25.
Yeah.
For another 13 for a total of 23 damage.
And you break off the arm and it collapses to the ground.
Oh man, we're gonna eat like kings.
Did I get back just in time for it to die?
Yep.
I
Amazing.
punched its claw off.
Good job.
Yep. You use the short sword to like break it, and then you just punch it the rest of the way off.
Oh yeah, it's like eating crabs. You just gotta stick something pointy in the joints and pop all the meat out.
Yeah, except this is not cooked meat.
That's why it didn't work the first time.
Bubble is not collapsing.
It was not a load-bearing crab.
Uh-oh, I missed the death blow. What happened?
Punched to death.
I may have taken my sword, shoved it in the joint, wiggled it around to get the meat out.
Nice. You know, scripture says shellfish is not good to eat.
Scripture's wrong.
Is the chest inside the bubble or outside of the bubble?
Inside the bubble.
Okay, thank God.
Okay, so it's not in the boiling water. That's
It
good.
is not in the boiling water.
All right. I don't know how long this bubble's gonna last. Maybe we should take the chest and open it outside.
I like that
Uh,
idea.
Carter, does it look like if I pick up the chest, it would pop the bubble? Like, is it kind of
Oh.
fused to the bubble?
Give me an investigation check.
I'll aid or help.
How about you do it instead?
I got a +2.
You have more than I do.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'll aid you.
Alrighty. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. What is wrong with you people?
Intelligence is my dump stat.
Alright, that's a 15.
All right, so you
It's a 5.
That was his dump stat.
Why do you think Ulysses is like he is? Okay, so you investigate this chest. You realize it doesn't seem to be trapped. It does seem to be extremely bolted to the floor.
Yeah.
All right, then just get ready to run.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna go back by the entrance over here. I already have whelp. I don't care about what's in that chest.
That's fair.
Okay. Deirdre just looks at Skeg for a moment, gives a nod, then opens the chest.
Man, I should have had the crab just burst the bubble. All right, so you open the chest.
Dick. It's
Oh,
not a
it's-
load-bearing crab.
It was gonna die anyways. Might as well take you all out with it. You open it. Inside, you find Wave. You also find a bunch of sacks of gold, 1,000 GP worth, 20 gems,
And
some
those
goggles,
Yeah.
and a stone that you guys probably recognize. Yeah, it's a stone shaped like a cat's head with a one jewel on it. You recognize it because Toof had one. And then found another, I think. There's a lot of stone of good lucks in these things.
Wow. Also, I'm totally putting these goggles on. Hey, Deirdre, do I look cool yet?
I'm really curious. Are those night goggles?
I was gonna say, did they do anything when I put them
Goggles
on?
of dark vision?
To you. Also, here's a better picture of them because they're.
Yeah.
I'm now imagining these on Realm Epic.
Oh my god!
You didn't know he was an owl this whole time?
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's get the fuck out of here. Move.
Nothing seems to be happening to the bubble,
I don't care.
by the way. Who grabbed Wave?
I mean, for the moment I might have it, I'm going to be stuffing it in the bag.
Yeah. Oh, it says if I already have dark vision, it increases its range by 60 feet.
Oh, well, in that case, does it require attunement? No, they don't.
No,
Mm-mm.
it didn't say it did.
Yeah, so you put them on, and suddenly you can see even farther.
Nice.
Right, so you grab Wave, and Wave goes like, "Finally, an adventurer worth my wait!" Shove it in her bag.
Once again, Deirdre takes it out for a moment, looks at it, is like, "You're not a glaive," and then puts it in her bag.
Just wait. Take it out again. Tell it to talk to the sword.
Yeah. Say hi to Black Razor for us.
Poor
God, we're the worst.
Hammer is the only one who found someone who's able to wield it.
And it
It's
gets
like,
called by the wrong name.
Yeah.
Please, I'll be your friend.
You're not a
Amazing.
glaive.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
I feel so bad for these weapons. Like, I feel so bad.
I'm free. No.
I've got so many properties that can be yours.
I can't
It's free
wield
real
you,
estate.
and you're not my glaive. Oh, by the way, Gelvik,
Yes.
because I don't think we're gonna be able to walk out of here with these 3 items after acquiring them easily, do you think maybe you could give a little heal just to be on the safe side?
Oh, sure. I think so. Let me find out if I can or not, actually. I do think I saved. Uh, yes.
I forgot.
Let's.
The only way for
let's-
Whelm to actually attune to someone is if you worship a god of the sea.
You mean
Oh,
wave?
I don't.
Wave?
Yeah, Wave.
Yeah.
Ha ha ha, Deirdre worshipping any god? Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
I think I'm. The cat is really mad that we killed the crab and didn't share.
Hobbs is angry about everything.
Hobbs is indeed angry about everything.
I have a spell that I think will be.
If not, I have some potions. I'm asking just in case.
No. Prayer of Healing is actually able to heal up to 6 of us, 2d8 plus spellcasting ability modifier. So let's do that. Everybody gather around.
All right.
Gather around. We must hold hands.
Where
Is
did
that
I
really
go?
necessary?
Yes, it is.
Courage,
Whoa.
please.
Wait a minute. We went past that magical little pond.
It's true.
What?
You're carrying a weapon that lets you know about secret entrances.
Yes. But let's do the healing first.
Yes.
Everybody, gather around. Gather around.
You're doing prayer of healing?
I'm doing prayer of healing. Yeah, I just.
All right. So you guys spend 10 minutes while he prays over you.
Okay.
And you all get 16 healing back.
And
Thank
then get
you.
hit with a divine strike.
Yeah. It's an unfortunate consequence.
Thank you.
All right. So I'm guessing you guys did that in the corridor somewhere that wasn't wet, because
Yes.
that's 10 minutes of holding hands and listening to him pray.
Yes.
And then you move further south. I'm just kind of hurrying it because we're past. It's 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
As you guys approach the main intersection leading to the exit, a voice out of thin air starts to speak. Not thinking of leaving, are you? You've been so very entertaining. I just couldn't think of letting you go, especially with those little items of mine. And since you've eliminated all of their guardians, why, you simply have to stay. To take their places, of course. I'll have to ask you to leave all of your ridiculous weapons behind and let Nix and Nox escort you to the indoctrination center. I'll be most disappointed if you cause me any trouble, and Nix and Nox have to eliminate you. Don't worry, you'll like it here.
I'm assuming you can see us. Fuck off.
You're not gonna turn me into a doctor.
You look south as you're saying these words into midair, and you see two large, angry red creatures, which you assume are Nyx and Nox, heading in your direction.
Are these like what was trapped in the one room with the
No, not
pillows?
quite.
Mmm.
They're way cooler.
They're way dead.
That's not how I was going to describe them, but
Okay, how was you going to describe them then?
oh fuck, that's how I was going to describe them.
Yeah,
crap.
big angry
Big angry Final Fantasy summons. It'll be fine.
elementals, and unfortunately, that's where we're gonna have to end the session.
Why?
Tune in next
So
time.
my one question is, you guys totally are saying fuck off, we're not going to get indoctrinated?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh
Yeah,
hell
okay.
yeah. My
Cool.
entire life has been spent looking for whelp, and I am not going to give it up so easily.
Excellent.
This motherfucker just told me to drop my weapon. That's not happening.
We'll have to organize because this is actually the very last battle of this mission.
Oh.
Yeah.
Does it really take place in this thin hallway?
Unfortunately, yes.
Oh,
boy.
come on.
They're
Well,
basically blocking your way and gonna wait for you to come unless you start, throwing spells at them.
Oh.
Is there room above their heads, by the way?
Yeah, remember the Gynosphinx was in that area.
The Gynosphinx, yes.
But
Also, I see a secret door in this little bubble area, right?
yeah, let me go back to the description of that room for a second.
I just want to kill these things.
I know, but you have to go to sleep.
And the oven hasn't even finished preheating yet because we haven't had supper.
It just beeped.
Well, the rice is still cooking.
Yeah, well, we have to eat and then you have to go to bed.
I haven't even put the food in the oven.
Yeah, there is actually a secret door in that court at the bottom of the pool is what Whelm lets you know.
Oh, okay.
Fascinating.
Cool. Well, we'll.
All right. Well, thanks for watching, guys, and
Awesome.
We'll have to see if we can figure
Figure
out
something out.
when to roll initiative and have the final battle against the two Ifriti.
Maybe like
Have a good
mini session on
night.
the weekend or
Excellent.
something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hearts!
Yeah. Have a good night, everybody.
Bye.
Have a good night.